You see, I'm
Okay.
the
This is iCarly.
Okay.
Just
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Can you boys hear me? Boys and girls, sorry. Hear me loud and clear. We did do a live stream
hello.
1 hour ago, but Uncle Elson did a very silly thing by. Well, it was fun. Well, it lasted. We watched.
we got fucked by copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a copyright. It was not strike, but just a warning, and it shut the stream
Yeah.
down. So we're just continuing
Which
on.
is understandable.
Yeah. Well, I got my good friends here, Terry as well as Joseph. Say hello.
Yo.
Hello, hello. I'm writing a philosophy paper. It is not fun.
Of course, it's not fun. All right, so I'm having Yuri on Ice anime OST in the background while we're just having lovely chats. The point of this stream is just having fun. It's my days off. I'm gonna work on Blades of Furry, the motion comic, the artwork stuff. Like I need to cut down everything to size, everything on separate layers, the dialogue as well as the artwork as fast as I can. And while I'm doing that, I got friends who want to chat and talk about stuff. Oh shit! There's more people in the tavern. Do you wanna get those boys in? Oh no, AJ.
I don't know.
if
Should
you-
we do lottery style?
I don't know.
If you want to.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
joking.
I don't think.
Joel,
Mr.
Primrose.
I'm going to be
everything.
honest. I don't think I'm gonna get Mr. Ad in. Sorry. Hey, it's my stream, so I'm gonna get Alpha in real quick.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello, Mr. Alpha.
Hello.
Just double check.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, nothing much. Gonna get Smoking in next. La Smokey. Hello, mic check 1 2. Can you hear us loud and clear? Yes. Mic check. Oh, Smokey's just gonna mute herself. Cool. Oh, you know the song, right? History.
Oh.
We were born to
Oh,
make
Smokey.
history.
History.
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
I was just doing the
yeah.
track from Forsaken.
Ah, I see. Will also wants to join, so we're gonna post him. What the heck? What happened to Smokey? Why?
Well, yeah. Yay,
Smokey
quiz.
just left.
I see. Okay.
No,
Oh, looks like
Smokey
Smokey
just-
can't.
oh,
I
no.
think.
Oh, jeez, am I in your stream?
Yeah, you're in the room
Hello.
now. Of course, anyone who wants to like hop in, go to the tavern.
Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't.
What? So you want to tell me how you wanked? Just kidding. No. I'm just kidding.
I see why
Look,
you marked the
look,
stream as
Yeah.
not
So
for
folks,
kids.
so you guys
Yeah,
know how it
streams
works
not
with
for kids.
my live streams. We pretty much chill. We can talk about fun stuff. We can go real talk
about
at times.
really.
Anything really, and no censorship. And you know, if you get offended, fuck off. So, so really simple as
No,
that.
but
Because
you
you're not mature enough. You guys are kids, still kids, living in a sheltered world. Okay, if you want to be an adult, we can just try to be respectful and just talk about stuff. But yes, anyways.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I kind of have a hot take.
Oh, you got a hot take. What is
so-
Terry's hot
So
take?
I was watching Black Widow on Friday,
Oh shit.
and I have to say it's
Yep.
way much better than
What people say.
bitch with the blonde hair.
Bitch with the blonde hair.
Captain
Better than-
Marvel.
Captain
Bitch with blonde hair.
Marvel.
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Brie
No.
Larson moment.
No, this Black Widow, not Natasha's
No, I was talking
sister.
about. I was talking about.
No,
Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Captain
So,
Marvel.
can you, yeah.
Black Widow is better
Oh,
than Captain
yeah.
Marvel.
What's
I,
the
I
sh-
agree with that because
Definitely.
Captain Marvel's like such a smug asshole all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
she is.
All right. I need
Not a
your,
likable character.
I'm gonna get either Terry, sum it up in one paragraph. What is Miss Marvel about? Oh, the Captain Marvel. Just
Okay.
summarize. It's a story about
Okay,
bitch being bitch.
it's a story about.
Sorry.
It's a story about this nobody trying to. I think she's a nobody, or she doesn't know who she is,
Oh.
and she's all like, "Oh, I don't know who I am. I'm gonna fight some scrolls and try to find out who I am as well." And then she met Nick Fury, and
Hey, I'll give you a hot
It's kinda
take.
like
Isn't
a
that just a
buddy-
Isn't that just a social justice warrior? Just kidding. No. So no. So yeah. Who the fuck cares, man? So.
I don't.
All right. How about Black Widow? What is that story about? What's the difference? Trying to be a hero.
it's basically her trying to it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like she had unfinished business to do with where
Unfinished
she
biz. Okay. She's
yeah
trying to be
she has
ghetto.
unfinished business
Yep.
with a I don't know how to describe
I tell you what, Terry.
like
So Black Widow is just her trying to be ghetto, and trying to get brownie points from Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, I'm being racist here. So yeah, is that it? Is that what it is about? That's how it is, right? Because
no
racist, black people,
No,
ghetto.
It's not.
I'm just being very well. Okay, so yeah, all right. I'll tell you what.
it's
From
okay.
the very
Yeah.
top. Well, Rio's muted. So we start with Joseph, then Alpha, then Terry, then W Quiz. Tell me your top, your most favorite Marvel film, if you have one, and your least favorite Marvel film. Start with Joseph on top. Go.
Oh boy, you put me on the spot.
Yep, go for it. You got
I'm
20
not gonna go
seconds.
for the obvious. I
Oh,
am
you-
not going for the obvious choice of Infinity War or Endgame. If I
Yeah,
were
or
to-
in game,
If
yeah.
I
I'm a
were to
normie.
say, I would have to say the first Avenger. So
Oh, the first
Captain,
Avengers.
Yeah, the
Captain
first-
America film.
Okay, cool. Then,
Oh, the first
um,
Avenger, not
It was
Yeah.
very much drama. It was very much character drama focused. Sure, it had its action elements, but there was a lot of focus on Steve Rogers and his his struggle with becoming Captain America. So
okay,
that's true.
all right. That's,
he has a very good character development throughout the saga. But least favorite, I would have to. It's a low hanging fruit, but Captain Marvel.
Of course.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Of
really
course,
fit
yeah.
in. She
Yeah,
doesn't really fit into the saga. It really felt like the movie was very shoehorned into very
That's true.
shoehorned into.
yeah.
It would have worked if she was placed in an earlier phase.
Yeah.
So I felt
So-
forced.
She was also like
It-
terribly
it
utilized
did.
in every other appearance she's made. You know, like
Really?
in Endgame and Infinity War, when she does show up, she's cocky and like
Yeah.
stick
That's
around.
the problem. She's like,
She's not a likable character unless
you
you're,
go.
Yeah.
unless you're a cocky
Yeah.
asshole yourself and you like relate to her.
Yeah.
it's not a relatable character. Like Iron Man,
He's
sure,
not
he's a
relatable at all.
He's a philanthropist and he's
Doesn't he do cocaine?
bloody rich beyond his dreams. But he's an intellectual, but you see him go through this phase of, being this cocky asshole and then becoming a broken man and then building himself back up again.
Agreed. Yes.
Character development.
That's a good point.
So he has real character development. And
Yeah, he did.
in the 2 odd hours that Captain Marvel had, she doesn't get enough, and it really does make her feel like a
Asshole.
Blanca Oak.
Remember how in
So-
the trailer, one of the whole like trailer scenes was her like punching an old lady? I feel like that.
Yeah,
was
but we
one of
didn't know
the
it was a
movies.
scroll. Yeah, but we didn't know it was like a scroll or something.
Right, but still, big powerful woman character punches old lady. I think that's just kind of funny.
Yeah, how is that?
No, you got it
heroic?
wrong. It's ma'am. It's ma'am. No, just kidding. So, yeah. Okay. So having said that, you're next. Omega, what's your favorite and your least favorite? And keep in mind, it's only the ones you've watched, not the ones that other friends and people talk about and you heard from social media. It's like, oh, this fucking sucks. Don't watch it. No. From your own anecdotal experience watching it. Go.
I think the only Marvel movies that I have actually never watched were the first Incredible Hulk and the first Thor movie. Also Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. I hadn't seen that one.
Okay.
Oh, it's really good. It is worth it.
It
worth
is.
watching.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just recently finished watching Baki, so I might still be in that
nice,
kick.
nice.
Baki. Yeah. So yeah.
Baki.
And that was your least favorite? Your least favorite.
Me?
Oh, yeah.
You mean me? Oh.
Yes.
So
go ahead. Omega.
Oh.
my most favorite would be Guardians of the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Those,
Yeah.
Good one.
yeah, I love that movie, and I actually relate to Groot. I have to say it. I relate to Groot.
Interesting.
We
Okay.
are Groot.
And then how in what way? If you're comfortable talking.
Well, really, when it comes to me and my close group of friends, I'm always the dumb tree of the group. Group.
Aww.
The dumb tree.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
And like there was always like at least one of my friends would be like the Rocket Raccoon of the of the group that'll just talk like a complete smartass and
deep down he's
and will laugh at.
lovable guy.
And deep down, he lovable. Yeah.
You just want
Oh,
to bang him. That's how much you love him. No, okay, cool. So you said Guardians of the Galaxy you like, and then what's the least favorite? Least favorite.
Fuck it, Captain Marvel.
Okay, well, seems like everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Well,
Terry.
also, you
Yeah.
also have Thor: The Dark World. You keep that in mind.
Oh
Thor
no.
of the Dark
Thor the
World.
Dark World.
I have to.
God.
I'm honestly, Captain Marvel's is still my least favorite.
Of course.
I actually kind of enjoyed Thor: The Dark World in some cases,
Mhm.
but just not a fan. Just not a fan of Captain Marvel
No,
at all.
That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Totally fine.
It's all good. Yeah.
Having said that, now Terry, what about you? What's your favorite and what's your least favorite, and why?
I have a lot of favorites. Have a
Too
few
many.
least favorites. Well, not counting Infinity War and Endgame. The first Thor movie was my favorite. It's because I like the underdog story of how Thor. At first, Thor was like a cocky asshole, like saying, "Oh, I'm king. I can do whatever I want." And then Odin's all like, "Oh no, you're not fit to be king. So I'm gonna take away your powers and put you down on Earth. So I'll teach you a lesson."
That's kind of the plot of Cars.
And throughout the movie,
Oh, Cars.
and throughout the movie, he did learn his lesson. He learns to be humble. He learns to be patient with himself, and he learns to, not be overconfident and cocky. And I kind of like the underrated couple. Jane and Thor are so underrated.
Oh gosh, the underrated couple. Interesting. Okay, so nice.
I kind of like Jane's character because she was the one that taught Thor not to be this all high and mighty. That he needs to like be calm. And when that one scene where he went up to the destroyer and said, "You can't hurt these people. They're my mission. I'll protect them no matter what." And mind you, he doesn't have his powers. He doesn't have his hammer. He's all like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you on. I need to protect these people."
Okay.
And then he almost died. And then his father sees that, oh, he changed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
he
grant
made a
you back your powers
sacrifice.
because,
Yep.
yeah, he made a sacrifice.
Good. So this character
My least
development.
favorite,
Yep. Least favorite.
yeah, for Thor. My least favorite, other than Captain Marvel, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Age of Ultron. Like, I like the inclusion of Wanda and Quicksilver. It's just Ultron I did not like as a villain. Because in the trailer, he was seen all menacing and all that stuff.
Yep.
But in the movie, he was acting like a complete joke.
Interesting.
Like, he was not menacing at all.
Cool. That's good to know.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that. What about you, W Quiz? Will? What about you? What's your favorite and your least favorite, and why?
My favorite is a tie between Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War. I don't care. I really liked Infinity War. I loved it because the villain, Thanos, of course, was one of those villains that you could be like, I see where he's coming from, right? Those are my favorite
Yeah.
villains. The ones that if you like think about it, you kind of see what they want, and
Yeah.
like you can kind of see being on their side, but also like, But then in Endgame, Thanos became a total asshole, and I
Oh,
didn't
did
like
he?
him anymore.
Yeah, because that's not present
well,
standard. That's
So
yeah.
the way I see it, in Infinity War, he had gone through his whole journey finding the Infinity Stones, and therefore he was humbled by the experience of finding these things, and so he knew the work that had to be put in to find them. But in Endgame, he's only there after he like travels to their time. And so it's him
Well, keep
before
in
finding
mind
the stones, and he has this hubris.
This is 2012 Thanos, who
Yeah, I know.
is-
Yeah,
24.
so
who,
at that
who
point
has
he
only
has.
started his journey.
Well, yeah, in
to-
Endgame, Thanos had to kill his daughter.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, and that
Infinity-
incredibly humbled him.
Sorry, in Infinity War, he had to kill his daughter. In Endgame, he hadn't done that yet, and so he
Yeah.
was still this hubris-filled, insanely powerful, near God who was just. He was an asshole. And then my least favorite that I've seen. Sorry, I have to think about this one.
No, don't be. Why are you thinking about that one? Why did he kill his daughter? What is she a god? A goddess? Or what?
He get the soul sword.
Yeah,
he get the soul
the
stone.
soul stone.
Oh,
from Red
oh,
Bull.
oh, of
Yeah.
course. To get the power.
So
Yes,
sacrifice.
I get it. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Continue.
I'm sorry.
What about you, Elton?
Spider-Man.
Captain
No, Spider-Man's
Elton, I
Sony.
missed my
Spider-Man is so.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my
Sam
bad,
to
my
me.
bad.
It's
Oh,
in the MCU though.
yeah, true,
I'm
true,
gonna
true.
be honest. Okay, so Captain Marvel, I don't like the characterization, but for its merits as a movie, I was interested and I enjoyed
Okay, that's good.
watching it. I didn't
Alright.
like the character of Captain Marvel, but I liked the
Sure.
premise. I liked Nick Fury in this
Cool.
in the film.
Oh yeah.
Good to
supporting
see different
characters.
perspectives. Good. Yep. Okay. Continue.
Samuel L. Jackson is expensive as fuck.
He's expensive,
He
motherfucker. No. Okay. So you don't. Okay, and continue with your Captain Marvel. You said it's okay, and it's
No, it's not my least favorite. I hold on, give me one moment.
yeah. No, I'll tell you what. While he's figuring that out, sadly, I apologize if I don't provide a proper answer because I can only think of, and I don't watch a lot of Marvel films, by the way. I'm very selective with what I watch, because I only have a limited time on Earth, right? So, same as you guys. Thing is, I can list my two most favorite Marvel films. First one is Guardians of the Galaxy because of a kickback to the 80s. Love the music, selection choice, and the story was solid, really solid. The unity from
The music
these, yeah.
good.
But these guys are like, space bounty hunters, and like they all didn't like each other, and then they got together to fight for the greater good.
Yeah.
And then defeated the bad guy. You see, simple, right? Like, and then like you got
Not the greater good, the common good.
the common good. Yes. And we got some badass scenes like the prison escape and all that stuff. Really good stuff. Love those escape stuff. Now you'd be surprised
figured it
about my
out.
second favorite one. I'll get back to you after this, Will. You'd be surprised. Winter Soldier. That's my favorite.
Oh no,
That- the
Winter
espionage
Soldier
was
is
good.
very popular.
Yeah, but the mood of it is like kind of like almost MGS style, like tactical espionage, thrill, spy kind of thing, but also a well-told story too. Other than that, yeah, that's all I gotta say. But don't guys, I think the one that's the most fun is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys forget about Ant-Man, man. That's like you got the Mexican buddies, and then the truck is like, yeah, we got this, bro. So funny. Okay, anyways, yeah, sorry. Will, your turn. You were saying about your least.
Okay, so I figured it out.
Least favorite.
I have decided, and I know this isn't a movie. It's one of the Marvel shows. My least favorite is tied between Captain Marvel and WandaVision because of characterization, not because of the show. I thought both were good in their own right, but I didn't like the characterization in either form of media.
That's interesting. Cool. All right. Having said that, thanks for answering those questions, boys and girls. Now, what's
we forgot Ryu.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ria, what's your favorite? Tell us your favorite.
To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Marvel character, but I have only one Marvel character that I have is Spider-Man.
Oh, you like Spider-Man?
Oh,
Guys, you have no idea how deep my love. Whoa, no, that's getting into personal territory. Why I like Spider-Man? No, that's gonna get into awkward territory. No,
I was gonna say he liked that femboy ass. Don't he?
No, it's not that. It's just he's one of the reasons why I get my kicks, but not because of him per se. It's like I know this is
Admit
weird.
it.
No, it's not his. No.
And admit it, Elson.
No, I shall never admit. It's very hard to explain. It's very embarrassing. I'll explain it in private.
I won't push you.
No. But you know me. I'm very transparent, but I think I'm not at a level where I am comfortable explaining it to a point of clarity. You see, like, because sometimes these awkward subjects, like, oh, what's your favorite fetish? Why do you like licking foots? Like, why? And I was like, because I can't explain why. Because it's tasty. Like, you see, like, logically, people think it's like disgusting.
People
But no,
got some weird shit.
maybe that's the fetish because there is something about a connection between the tongue, the taste, and the skin. You know, like, you can really go into the science of this. Like, why do they like fucking because of this? Or why do they like, is it steppy? They like to get stepped on?
It's
like, what
you mean
the?
domination?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a story involving.
It's a very weird psychological thing.
It's a psychological thing, the pain thing. But Omega, you go next because you got a story. But before you go into your story, I think the BDSM and all that stuff is like the pain. I think people do humanity, right? They all have different ways of getting sexual pleasures, right, or initiating it. One way is through pain. It's really interesting. Maybe you should try it out. I think I can kind of understand that one point. I mean, I personally haven't done any of that kind of activity, but I think part of me, when I psychologically think about it, there was a time where I'm jerking off or whatever, and it's like, oh, okay, I kind of get why they like to be like choked or that kind of stuff, right? Tied up, burnt, candles on the nipples. You see sensitivity? Yeah, that kind of stuff. Anyways, so go ahead, Omega. You can share your story.
Well, this turned a very. This went from what's your favorite Marvel movie to hey, let's have a serious conversation about fetishes.
Hell yes, this is what this channel is all about. Actually, I should make a regular.
I'm sorry I brought the conversation to this.
Hell yeah. Okay.
No, it's all good.
No. So yeah. Alpha, what's your story? A friend did something. Yes. Uh-oh. Is he out? Mr. Omega, Alpha, you still here?
Is he have a internet issue?
Probably. No.
I think he has it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no.
There we go.
I can't hear you.
Sorry,
he's using a better mic.
my
No, he's using a better mic. Okay, continue. Just continue.
my stuff like disconnected. But
Oh, okay, gotcha.
so when I was in college, I was friends with this guy. He was a gay furry, and like he was as the more in college, he got a little more into his quote unquote wild side, and
it's one way of putting it.
Yep.
And like
and
so like there was this guy when I was in band with, like I played in college band.
Nice.
And he lived in the same dorm as my friend, and he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, do you know that man?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm friends with him." And he was like, "Okay, listen, I got something to tell you." And I was like, "Okay, what?"
The fact that you're doing voice impressions means that this is a very good story.
And he was like, "I was like, listen, I was in the washer, the laundromat part of the dorm, and your friend was there, and he had his clothes in the dryer, and I was about to put the clothes from my washer into the dryer, and I was about to take his clothes out, and I saw a pair of pink panties."
Oh.
All right, pink panty. Yeah, okay, sure. And then what happened?
And I was like, okay, yeah, so. And he was like, well, yeah, but it's I asked him about it, and he was like, oh, I'm going to be in my wild side. I'm trying to express my wild side a little bit more, so I wear those. And
oh, I see. Yeah.
and I was like,
Oh.
Listen, man. Here's the thing. You know, everybody. He has a fetish. Like everybody else. I mean, hell, I have a fetish.
Yeah, exactly.
And
we all do.
And he was like, "Well, okay. Well, what's your fetish?" And I was like, "Fuck off." And I walked off.
That's funny.
He was like, "Hunter," he even followed me. He was like, "Hunter, what is your fetish?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm not telling you, man.
But it just shows
I may be
like,
friends."
Yeah. See, it's connection. He wants to. Can you see why now I psychoanalyze this? No wonder I'm like, and this is genuine feedback from all you youngsters telling me you're like a cool guy to talk to because you're so open about stuff. And I don't. Now I see why, because when you hang around in this generation, they're very disclosed about stuff. They don't like to talk about stuff because they have that fear of repercussion. You're weird, or you're odd, you're sicko, you're dumb, blah blah blah, this that, right? But then like when you hear somebody who's like suddenly like, oh hey, are you into being stepped on? It's like, huh? Oh wow. And then you see like, I'm into that too, you know. Like I'm hypothetically thinking like that person, man, this guy likes what I like, and he's comfortable talking about it. And then this is how you start connections, social connections, right? Interactivity. Back in the days, we didn't have any of this social media shit, phones and everything. We had to force ourselves to get out there and go to the bars, go to sports clubs, dance, blah blah blah, sports thing, yeah, and at school, and actually interact with people. It's just, you see, we're losing that connection. That's why it's like becoming more awkward, because it's too reliant on technology, and yeah, they're losing that humanity, which is really shameful, man. And that's why I hope you guys don't, you know, ever lose that, because you really need to get out there and really build up your confidence. So, Noah, if you're listening, get your ass in here. I want you to chat with us, because he's a super shy guy.
Noah, come in here, dude.
Yeah, there's nothing to hide, man. If you want to talk about how much you... no, I'm not gonna say that. So yeah, if you want to talk about that stuff, go ahead, because then at least people here can have a laugh, or like, you know, oh wow, that's cool, you know, like, have fun. Have fun with it.
Or be like, hey, what is your fetish? I need to know what your fetish is.
Hey, guess what? Hey, Omega, you guys don't know the secret, but that was me. Okay, no, hell yeah.
The guy that told me about it was this like very tall black man, and he was, I think
he had the accent.
Yeah, he had that accent, and he was.
I knew it. I knew it. Pause. Sorry, I apologize for rudely interrupting. Because when he did, hey man, I was like, in my head while he's chatting, that must be a black dude. He must be imitating a black dude. He is a black dude, right? I told you. Yes. You want me to tell you a statistic from Kevin Samuels? There's a lot of gay. No. Sorry, continue.
Go ahead. I was
you have no idea.
Here in the South, it's very hard to differentiate exactly the Southern accent, because we share Southern accents.
Dude, I also thought he was doing a Southern accent, like a hint, but then there was a nuance of depth that made me go a little bit more black. Yeah. That's how it was. I was like, it was black. I just felt like, yeah, he's doing black voice, isn't he? And that's why now I understand, like, it is kind of...
Oh, Project Sheraton says hello.
Could you imagine, like, black dudes, like, in the community, in the real community, like, doing good, like, real shit, getting jobs done and all that stuff, and then you got this, ew, you gay, and, like, you like pink shit, and, like, you wear pink patties? What the fuck are you doing, man? Be a man and grow up. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the real, like... real talk, man. You want me to go there? You want me to go that far into this shit? The real culture. The people that...
I think he was...
I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. I was the one interrupting. But it's like the uncomfortable truths that a lot of the young people don't want to listen to. Or maybe they are aware of it, but they just want to swallow the blue pill. You guys understand the concept of blue pill and red pill in the Matrix? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. For those who don't understand in the studio, the live chat right now, if you take the blue pill, you're gonna be blissfully ignorant your whole life, while all this real shit is happening, and you're being like utilized by the powers that be. Yeah, you're fucked up. The one with the red pill, even though you swallow it, it's like, you know, you see the truth is illuminated. The reality sets in. And then you really need to survive in that real reality where, holy shit, this is what's really going on behind the scenes. You guys play Bloodborne?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You
I
remember
heard
when
of
you?
it.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
parts of it.
You know when you fight that moon boss, the lava thing, and then you kill him, kill it, and then you the item that it leaves is like the lava of you eat it, something, whatever the remnants of it, you eat it, and then you finally see, holy shit! And this is like 70% of the game, right? You're 70% into the game. You finally see what the fuck was hitting you, killing you, like the unseen spirits. Like you, because you ate the lava, you can see what's going behind the scenes. It's like, oh, now I can see them. They can kill me and blah blah blah. It's like that's like.
Did you know that you can can eat lava in real life, but only once?
Wait.
that is true.
Joke or fact? Because I've eaten lava.
It's a
before.
fact.
It's both.
You can eat lava once.
Yeah, no, I've eaten about.
You're certainly not gonna like it.
It's probably not going to go well.
So I don't think you guys have heard what a widgety grub is, right? A widgety grub. I have to speak like an Aboriginal. Widgety grub. No. So there's an Aboriginal native food, like a big fat white lava. For food, it has a lot of protein, quite nutrient too. Yeah, that
larva.
Kind of, yeah,
sorry,
larva.
I feel like there's an accent barrier here.
Oh, no.
Lava.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like a big bug, centipede kind of looking thing, but it's full of nutrients and protein. So yeah, that's the foods that the natives eat in Australia.
I'm absolutely a proponent of entomophagy, which is the eating and cooking of insects.
Oh, okay.
And I think there's a Western stigma against it that is keeping us from a lot of progression in like feeding the world, because like cricket farms are super profitable, tiny, and they can produce a ton of high protein flour substitute.
All right.
But people don't like eating bugs if they're usually from the Western Hemisphere or above the northern, or in the northern Western Hemisphere.
Interesting.
I don't know. Entomophagy is really cool, and I recommend trying it if you're not a little bitch baby.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. Like,
Little baby
I'll be
man.
really interested to
Little baby
see.
man.
Yeah. Actually,
Little
also,
baby.
to the folks, hi everyone, 21 people watching. Thank you so
Hello.
much. If you guys want to, I saw Patrick early on. From Kamui Miracle.
Yeah.
Kamui
I did see him
Miracle.
earlier.
Yeah. So if he
Both
wants,
I saw it too.
yeah, I just said if you want to hop on, get your ass in here, and we'll just chat. But
I was
other than
sick. There's a fan of Eminem in the chat. What's poppin', dude? So am I.
fan of-
Eminem.
Okay, wait. Okay, Joseph.
Wait.
When Terry and I and you were behind the scenes getting this
Oh yeah. I
live
was
stream set up.
actually-
Go
I was
on,
actually
this is
fucking
your
wrong.
moment. Come on, man. Do it.
Yeah, sorry. You put me on the spot.
Oh
It's-
yeah. Hey
Little
man.
aliens, kids
Yeah.
feeling rebellious, embarrassed. The parents still listen to Elvis. They start speak. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they start talking
Love it.
like. They start feeling like prisoners helpless, and someone comes along and on a mission and yells, "Bitch, a visionary! Vision is scary. Start a
Yep,
revolution,
revolution.
polluting the airways.
Good. Keep going.
Rebel." Yeah. Rebel and basket. And the fact that everyone kisses my ass and it's a disaster, such a
That's
catastrophe.
the free.
But you
yeah.
can see so much
What was that?
so much of my damn ass you ask for me. Well, I'm back. No.
No. That
Fix your
Batman thing.
Ben
I love it,
Yeah.
man. It's so
Fix your
fucking.
Ben antenna, tune in,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
got in like a skin under your splint. Under
This
your
is,
skin like a splinter.
so the
Center
song.
of attention. Back for the winner.
He's still going, man. He's still going. The song is
It's interesting. The
We
best
Are
things-
Back. Shady's back.
I'll stop.
Oh,
Isn't it?
it's that one.
Slim-
Okay.
the real
That's
Slim Shady-
That's
no.
a
Alright.
good one. Yeah. Man.
Yeah,
God
With
no,
a real
I've
Slim
been going.
Shady,
I've been
please
going
stand
through
up.
the Eminem discography, and
Mhm.
I'm. This is a cringe opinion for everyone in his fan base, but I like his newer stuff better.
Really interesting. Okay.
I don't know, man. I got started. The first Eminem song I heard was from the Mathers LP2.
Mhm.
So I don't know if that was conditioning. I mean, usually the things you hear earlier are the ones you like more later on. But
Yeah.
I-
Well,
I
I mean,
don't know.
I do like Monster
don't get me
or
wrong.
Godzilla.
That I really like that one.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Like the Slim Shady LP is good. The Eminem show is good. The first Mathers LP is great. I mean,
Yeah.
they're classics, of course.
Mhm.
But they don't. Okay. I'm sheltered. I'm a sheltered white kid.
Super
don't
sheltered
relate
white
to a
kid.
lot of
Time to criticize.
No, right.
No.
I mean,
Keep
no,
going. Keep
it's
going.
just-
Keep going. It's key.
don't relate to most of the stuff in the earlier stuff,
yeah.
and in the more recent ones, it's just like interesting rhymes, interesting.
Well, it was really surprising. There's a tweet I saw, I want to say last year, where it was Eminem. He got his 25-year chip.
Oh, that's cool.
5-year chip.
Yeah.
What? What's that?
From
for like Alcoholics Anonymous or
Oh,
Narcotics Anonymous.
Oh, okay. So that means Oh, that's a good thing. No, okay. Do you guys listen to Dr. Dre at all? The Chronic.
Yeah.
Okay. The one where it goes the Watcher. Okay. Dum 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 dum. It's like very bassy and goes. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. Times is changing. Young niggas is aging. Becoming OGs in the game and changing to make way for these new names and faces. But the strangest things can happen from rapping. When niggas get wrapped up in image and acting. Niggas get caught up and wrapped in plastic. Zipped up in bags. When it happens, that's it.
We're gonna be hit
I seen them come
run.
and watch them go. Watch them rise, witness and then watch them blow. Watch them all blossom and watch them grow. Watch the lawsuits when they lost the dough. Best friends and money, I lost them both. When visiting the niggas in the hospital, it's all the same shit across the globe. I just sit back and watch the show. Everywhere that I go. You should listen to that song, man. It's so good.
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol and I'll feel like Godzilla, but hit the deck like the card dealer. My whole squad's in here walking around the party, a cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bibabida. Brain Heenan, which is probably the same reason I wrestle with Mania. Shady's in this bitch, I'm pass it up.
Is this a new one?
It to cross me.
Yeah, this is Godzilla from Music to Be Murdered By.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my favorite Eminem. I didn't listen to a lot of his albums, but my most favorite is White America. Is that the album? White America.
That is a good song.
Oh, sorry, that is the song. Sorry, the Eminem show. Sorry,
song.
Eminem show is the album. And then White America. White America. It just summarized everything about America and politics and all that.
But it's like, in an AA with an AK melee, finna set like a play date, better vacate, retreat like a vacay mayday. This beat is cray cray, Ray J, H-A, laughing all the way to the bank. I spray flames, they cannot tame
actually,
or placate
you know
the
what?
monster.
You know what, you guys, for Eminem, you should listen to Rap God. Be a
actually,
rap god. And it's like
Godzilla is actually like the evolution
shit?
of it.
I
Lots
see.
of practice.
I'm starting to feel
So-
like a rap god.
God.
All my people from the front to the back.
Actually,
who think their arms
actually,
are long
hold-
enough to slap
hold
box,
up.
slap box. Let me tell you, maintaining this shit ain't that hard.
That's good.
Hold up.
Yeah. He's gonna drop some bars here. If anyone else wants to rap and shit, they want to showcase their singing, you go
I'm
for
not
it, man.
confident enough.
I'm probably gonna mess this up.
Come on now. Everybody wants to be a rap god.
Man, oh man, that was a 24/7 special on the cable channel. So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'm gonna kill you. Lyrics coming at you at supersonic speed. Some limit you assuming I'm a hero. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative,
can
and I
do it
made a
really
rubber. So
badly.
anything that you say, I'm ricocheting off of me and I'll glue to you.
Oh, that's
And
the
I'm never
bit.
stating more than demonstrating
That's the bit.
how to give a motherfucking audience a
Yeah.
feel it's levitating,
Let me
never
get
fading, and I know
a
that.
shot in
I know
there.
the haters are forever waiting for the day. If they say, I can tell.
How the
becomes
fuck
a
does he
very
do
big-
that? Like, how does he do that?
What I gotta do to
I
get it
knew
through you,
someone who
I'm
could do it
innovative and I'm
perfect.
with anything you say is ricocheting off of me, and it'll go to you. I'm devastating more than ever demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience
and when
feeling,
you- yeah.
levitating, never fading, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the day.
Not bad. Like,
part,
see, like when you
I don't know why
watch
they
the
make songs like that. I
when
don't
you
know what
watch,
words to use. Let me know
I got
when
like
it is
halfway
used.
through it.
it's amazing. Like when you watch the it's so much more powerful, the song, when you see the video music
Yeah.
video. Like, wow, like when he's like, it's almost like a Matrix, and he's like sitting on a chair, and then there's all these wires on his
Actually-
head, and it's like,
Yeah.
he's lifting the
I mean,
gun. it's
Godzilla
like,
is
oh,
faster, but that
Really?
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
holy
it actually
shit.
got I think it got a world record at one point.
Oh,
Have
really?
you heard Killer
Killer.
by Eminem?
Mm-mm.
There's this one part where he just like makes it's like a crazy technical verse. He like it does this sort of like weird stereoscopic thing where it like moves back and forth between your headphones.
Oh yeah, the panning effect.
Yeah, it's really wild.
The panning
Yeah.
effect. Holy shit! Now we're talking
I'll do one more and I'll shut up. if you don't mind.
He can't contain it.
Yeah.
He can't
I
contain
can't.
it.
I haven't
Yes.
rapped in so long.
you
I
know,
know.
I'm waiting for you to
Yeah.
stop so I can bring up Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
There
and then
is-
Yeah, I'll
Omega,
do this and then I'll
yeah.
let you get on with that.
And then Omega wanted to say something. What was it? Omega. What's up?
there is one Eminem song that I actually did enjoy, and it's
Oh, okay.
it's about a hemorrhoid that he had.
Oh, hemorrhoid.
Yeah, this is the hemorrhoid song. He was like, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. His mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting. His soul's escaping through his hole that is gaping.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Snap back to reality. Oops. Wait.
There goes God.
Yeah, that's his
I'm gonna lose it.
that's his hemorrhoid song.
That's crazy.
I love the
Jeopardy.
energy in
have
Eminem's
him
music,
move.
like just the way he,
Yeah.
He does
his
have a very
articulation of
unique
like,
sort of
it's
arc.
almost like
some of
you can
his
feel the
songs are
rage.
just, like, full on diss.
Yeah, not
And I
rage, but
love
you can
that.
feel like there's purpose in his delivery, man. Like, fuck
Oh,
this,
yeah.
fuck that, you know what I mean? Like, but he doesn't do it. He does it in a sort of an elegant way too. It's weird. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How did he do it, man? That's how he.
But-
connects
A
with
lot of
people.
people say
I'll
like
do
his
one more
older
before you
stuff
get on to
has-
Tyler quiz.
Yeah.
Okay. But for me to rap like a computer must be in my jeans. I got a laptop in my back pocket. My pen will go off when I hap cock it. Got a fat knot from that rap profit. Made a living and killing off it. Ever since Bill Clinton was still in office with Monica Lewinsky filling on his nutsack. I'm an MC, but still as honest, but as rude and as indecent as all hell. Sybil's skillaholic, come more with it. This flippity dippity hippity hip hop. You don't really want to get in a piss match with.
This
I
is
haven't
the
done
one.
it in so
Yeah.
long.
Part's
It's just
great.
like-
I can't even
but
do that.
I could do that first part pretty well.
That was the
know.
one. Yeah, that's something. Okay, cool. All right, now Tyler.
You can bring up Tyler now.
I like Tyler the Creator a lot. His music makes me happy. Igor is my favorite album of all time. Call Me If You Get Lost, I think is very good as well. Thoughts?
Oh, my favorite song's in the background right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that ends our conversation about Tyler the Creator.
Oof. 'Cause I don't know anything from him.
I recommend starting with Igor. I think you should listen to it once and then watch a video about like the story behind it or like the plot, because it does have like a plot. It is a concept album.
Concept album. Oh, okay. Cool.
But Tyler's earlier rap is very it's rough. It's very I'm not saying like it's low quality rough. It's like very gritty. He has a growly deep voice, and it's like the song that he became well known for, Yonkers, is like he is like growling at you. He used to be really, really edgy, and he's become a bit more accessible nowadays. But like, there's like two camps in the Tyler fan base, which is the people who liked him when he was edgy and loud and angry, and then there's the people who like him more now because he's making like more musical stuff.
Actually being more creative with it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
it depends. It depends on the album. Wolf was very like gritty and like angry, but it was also, it had parts of, it was very creative. It had a lot of the musical aspects that the newer albums have. But then Flower Boy like really put it together, and then Igor perfected it.
Good. Oh, good. This is good. You guys keep talking so that I can I can finally do some work. I was like, shit. Let me do this damn thing.
I actually have to go to bed soon.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have school
of
tomorrow.
course. Oh, you got school.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is really pathetic, but I've missed my 10 o'clock class twice because I couldn't wake up on time.
Well, but
Oh,
why did you sleep late?
I get
That's I mean, there's lots of reasons, but what was it? Come on now, you gotta own it up.
It
Don't
was-
lie about it.
Last
Let's
week,
see.
Last week it was because I watched Squid Game in one night. and I
okay.
stayed up until 2 in the
Good. Now,
morning.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Can you tell me
I haven't
what
seen
where are you up to in Squid Game and what do you think of it so
I
far?
finished it.
Oh, you finished
I
it.
really loved it.
I told you.
very
See,
much
it's a
enjoyed
world
it.
phenomenon right now, man. It's crazy.
It
Like,
is.
Everyone's talking about
The
this
Koreans
shit.
know
It's-
how to make fucking
Yeah,
TV
good
shows and
TV
movies.
shows, and they didn't need any like A-list actors or anything like that. See, it's all about the story
Right.
itself, and that's why it's sold.
course.
Because
Well, it's
Yeah.
relatable.
Well, you
too.
just need talented people to do it.
talented people and relatable stories. If you have a
Correct.
completely alienating story, you're not gonna get a lot of
I
followers.
think I need to make an effort to watch this because it's one of those
It's very worth it.
yeah, you know how,
Don't watch
oh,
the dub though. I watched the
Oh.
dub and I kind
Oh
of
yeah, the
regret it.
dub.
wait
Apparently, they
Oh.
like changed the meanings of a lot of things.
Oh, no,
and
no,
I,
Oh
want-
yeah,
I know
okay.
they
that's
do
like
that.
essential
They
to
do that with
translation,
adaptation.
Oh, that
apparently
sucks.
it's like unsatisfyingly too
No.
much.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay,
So-
thanks for the advice. But I mean,
Watch the sub.
so it's like like
yeah, watch it
one
in Korean.
it's one of those TV shows where it's almost like a must see or it's well talked about. It's a change of culture.
Well,
thing.
it's like what they
it's-
did with Star Wars Visions.
I haven't seen that yet.
No one liked the English subs because it was all they did was that they took the English adaptation of it and then made that the Japanese the subs for the Japanese, and it's really bad. People have been trying to fan sub it, but some of the I'll speak this on the down low. Some of the high seas websites are taking them down simply just because it has Disney attached to it.
Uh-oh.
Disney. When you walk
Despite
away.
it being a complete Japanese production.
Don't make me sing that song. You don't hear me
Oh shit!
say,
Yeah, there's a new
Help me!
Don't go
Don't
simple
go.
and clean. You guys don't know that? I mean, talking about the other people. Don't know that song? Really? That's the freaking.
I do.
I know that song.
Yeah, no, I know the
that
others.
song.
Kingdom
It's
Hearts.
classic.
Oh my god, that's a
Yeah.
classic.
I gotta bounce.
Oh, you gotta bounce? Okay, cool. Wait, you gotta say
Yeah.
one more thing.
Aw.
Before you go,
Oh boy.
part of Uncle Elson's server rules from now on, whenever you're into live streams, you gotta answer one damn question. What the fuck did you wank off to last night? No, you don't have to. Just kidding.
Easy, Elsa, easy.
So this is kind of cringe.
Oh,
a little
what?
bit cringe.
No,
but,
he's gonna come up with a
on
joke
the
answer.
on the
Joke.
Juno fan.
Ah, I
club,
see.
uh,
I
Oh
get
wait,
it.
that is a legit answer. Wait, Ryu, sorry. Could you say that again, Will? What was it?
I didn't. No. I
Because of-
thought you just joking about your
No.
joke.
Wait. So Ryu, shh, calm down. Will, what was your answer?
Sorry, just to
Uh,
preface this, I will answer honestly,
Oh, okay, good.
but I will not answer in whole.
No, you don't
in
have to.
fullness.
You do not have to. Not obligated to do so.
Because of my affiliation with Fried Churro, the well-known Juno simp, I am on the Juno subreddit. There's a Juno
Oh.
fan club subreddit.
Oh wow.
And on weekends they post naughty images.
Okay. Oh cool. So you
And
fancy? Maybe I can
I
share you
sampled
one.
some of them,
Oh, maybe you already seen it.
one or more.
Sampled.
I sampled the goods. That's what
Aw.
I'll leave it with.
I love this. Oh no, that leads to more questions. Not in a like the sexual way. Like, what is it that you like about Juno? Why are you
mean,
attracted to Juno?
Other
many other
than her being a
characters.
tsundere.
No, I
I
mean,
mean-
honestly, maybe like there's something that we might not be able to see that we like, or you know what I mean. I'm not trying
To
to
be honest,
biased here.
it's more the art than the character.
Oh. Well,
I'll leave it
Mr.
at that.
Will is into canines, huh? Especially the purple kind.
Not entirely. Not
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
not exclusively.
Okay. No, that's
All
no,
right,
that's
I'll
cool.
leave you guys at that.
Yeah, you take it easy. Sleep well,
All right.
and thanks for dropping in. Drop by any
Nice.
time. See you, man.
Nicholas.
See you guys.
Bye.
Yeah, please. Bye.
So I'll tell you what I wanked off to the other day. It was.
Here we go.
Did I?
We've
Oh
made
no
it
no.
to this level of the live stream. Have fun, guys.
I think I was being Louis, and then I was doing it to Lugosi. Yeah, simple. That's it.
Louis Senpai.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Terry, your favorite character, and you don't forget you Roger the kangaroo.
Yeah, yours is Roger. Yeah, whatever. No, Terry's
No.
Terry's pure and innocent at the moment, unless he's a very good liar. But so far, he's been showing very
I'm not a
innocent
good-
vibes, like so clean. And hey, I mean, I'm a virgin. He's a virgin, I'm sure. But it's just that he doesn't go that extra step of doing the dirty deed of pleasuring yourself. So I was like, I'm
just a fanboy of Louis. Don't worry. Just a fanboy.
he will learn the ways of pleasuring one day. But yeah, oh that's cool. I didn't expect that because he really previous conversations like, oh no, I won't say, but now he actually revealed something. That's cool. So okay, what's the next topic of discussion? Do you want to continue with Marvel crap? Actually, I'm gonna see if I can get Smokey on because like I don't know why she's still being there. Okay, just one sec. Smokey, can you hear us? It's like, were you trying to get in? Just double checking. Okay, maybe the internet connection is pretty bad. Okay, Alpha, what were you saying?
Someone in the chat asked, James Bolton asked, had you guys seen the new anime called Meruko-chan?
No. Joseph might be an
Heard of
expert.
it, haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Let me pull up a synopsis real
As a
quick.
matter of fact, James, if you want to get your ass in here and talk stuff, go ahead. All right, you can hear us. There's a delay over there, so give him about a minute.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
It's horror.
Oh, it's
so,
horror. Nice.
Yeah. So Miko is a typical high school student whose life turns upside down when she suddenly starts to see gruesome and hideous monsters. Despite being completely terrified, Miko carries on with her daily life, pretending not to notice the horrors that surround her. She must endure the fear in order to keep herself and her friend Hana out of danger, even if that means coming face to face with the absolute worst. Blending both comedy and horror, Meruko-chan tells the story of a girl who tries to deal with the paranormal by acting indifferent to it.
Gotcha. Awesome. Thanks for
It's
this.
actually a really good concept.
Cool. Thanks for the synopsis. Joseph.
Yeah, but it's Mieru.
I want to quickly say
Mieruko-chan.
Johnny 24 2 times 4 says, Elson, remember, Roger the kangaroo lives a quiet life in which he wakes up 8 a.m. in the morning training. Then around 12 p.m. he sneaks his way into the girls' room, secretly stealing panties. Oh yes. Okay, so
he has to train. He's part of the boxing club.
yeah, of course. So I want to ask real quick, Rhea, when you can, go behind the scenes and try to get, because only you so far, track record, have proven that you can get Noah in the chat. Get him.
He's in the voice chat now. He sent some creepy pic in there.
Huh? Voice
Maybe.
chat? No, I want him to get mess PM him.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, DM him and then get him to come join us. Yeah, and talk. Yeah. And
I
meanwhile,
will try.
Yeah, thanks. And then everyone else, continue the discussion. You're free flow. I'm just drawing. Free flow. Go for it.
I have this. There was this one time it was like, I think it was like my third year in college.
Oh.
It was this gothic Satanist guy that started becoming at least friends with the other group. I wasn't friends with him because he was a lying poser. And like, he had his thing, like he actually bragged to us that he had a Blood on the Dance Floor style band that was like some kind of screamo mixed with rap. Right. And he showed me one of the songs, and not sure if I should even, like, the song is still up. But and like he showed it to us, and I was like, you know what, this song is actually inspiring, and it's actually inspiring me to do something right now, right this minute. And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm gonna go take a shit, and I walked out of the room.
Oh god, good, nice. I love hearing stories like that. So okay, what else can we talk about? Let me think. Video games. Should we talk about video games? I mean, who's excited about Super Smash Brothers and Sora coming in? I mean, that is the last character.
I'm
go
currently playing Smash Bros right now.
Yeah.
My main is Fox, Sonic, and Link. So far.
Sonic, okay. Okay. For me, my favorite character, the character I always go to is Ness. But PK Fire.
Oh no.
PK Fire.
PK Fire.
I love it. But yeah, I love the baseball bat. I love the telekinesis thing and all that stuff. So yeah, he's fun. But other than that,
I'm hoping to unlock Incineroar soon.
he is sexy.
Yeah.
He's the only one in. Man, so many fans are so. Oh god damn! Don't search him up, please. He's precious.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, boy.
He just.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. So I mean, what's the news from Sakura? Like, he's saying this is the last one, and thank you very much for supporting.
Oh no, don't be shy.
And Kingdom Hearts coming to the Switch.
Yeah. So I mean, like, what's the plans for Nintendo in future for games like that? Like, I mean, that series. Are they making a new one, or like they're keeping it under wraps?
Are we ready for a new Smash?
I don't know. Maybe they like 2020, 2030. Oh dear. Oh, Johnny
Smash
said,
Bro.
Yo, Elson and the gang, do you guys have a Discord? Yeah, we do. Okay. As
Wow, come on, don't be shy.
he is very shy. So, Johnny, I take it that you want to join us and talk. Please state your age as well. Please. Oh,
All right, listen.
yeah.
Please.
He said give me a sec.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Anyone who wants to join our chat, you can only be 18 plus. Sorry. Okay? 18 plus. You can't lie about your age, otherwise people might think like, oh my gosh, you weirdo, you pedo, you whatever. I hate that. Don't want to be labeled as like some weirdo who preys on young people. Okay. Anyways. Yep. What's up?
Yeah, like there'll be just times where me and a friend of mine will have like a little disagreement about allowing one of his brothers to join my server, which is strictly 18 plus. And he was like, dude, he's cool. He knows what a butthole looks like. And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's illegal. Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, you don't want to risk it. Do not want to risk it.
Yeah.
They don't understand
exactly
the ramifications of it or the consequences, because they're not the ones who's gonna suffer. Well,
right.
We are.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like he's not like a fucking. I can clarify. This guy is not a Jared Fogle. He's just
Jared Fogle.
I don't know.
I never even heard what Jared Fogle means. What the hell is that?
He's a famous guy from Subway that later came out as a pedo.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I know
the
who it
Subway guy.
is. Subway Yeah. Just
Yeah.
that guy. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's not that guy. I can assure you. It's just. I mean, let's be real. We were under 18 years old when we first saw a butthole. Okay, we're all under. We all seen a butthole under 18. But I'm not doing it now. You know, I'm not allowing that shit.
That's right. Good. At least you're being responsible. Johnny's 21 years old. Okay. Noah's here. Okay, let's get his ass in here. Okay, Noah's here.
Smokey says,
I know.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know,
What does
I know.
What does most
I'm
Smokey say?
glad you here, dude.
Okay. Sorry. What does Smokey say? Omega.
I think Livestream doesn't allow me to talk in the Discord. Very weird.
Okay. I'll double check that. So I'm gonna generate a link. Only one time use. Okay. This is for the guy in the chat room. So generate link. Hit the copy button. All right. So first come first serve. Ding. Join the Eden Code.
Okay.
So, please don't.
I'm sorry to
yep.
interrupt, but I think I'm gonna head up.
Yeah, of course.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, see.
Not a problem, man. You take it
Bye,
easy.
Terry.
Thanks for joining.
Take your
Nice
time,
talking to you.
Terry.
Bye.
See ya, boss.
Oh yeah, thanks. And sleep well. Thanks, man. Take care. See you, Terry.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah.
Sleep well, Terry. Have a good night.
Okay, so Smokey, I mean, I tried. I right click the options. It seems okay. Like there's nothing disabling you at the moment, so I don't see anything. If you, what the heck? Even though, maybe it is a Discord thing. Like we can have only a maximum of 5 people. Who knows, man? Okay, so and Rio, you can do the usual introductions as people come in. It's like, hey, welcome to the Discord. You just copy and paste that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try on my phone now.
You know what to do. So.
Yep, I know my duty.
Good, fantastic. Okay, so yeah, so far not too bad. Making progress with this. Any stuff you guys want to talk about? Anything that's been bothering bothering you? Hey.
Wow, wala.
Oh shit, we got Miss Lee. We got Rainbow Blitz, who tweeted me in the past. 3 people. Yep.
Easy,
yeah, I know Rainbow.
Yeah.
Voila.
The Mighty Buck. Okay. So all you guys, whoever just came in And if you want to, please behave. Head over to the tavern, and we'll drop you in after this. Oh, see? Mo says, man, VC not working. Wow. So it could very well be.
You might want to check on the live streaming mod channel. Like it could be like a
limitation
thing where it's only right, but it's like not showing it.
That's strange, man.
Maybe because it's locked.
I'm just looking at permissions. Okay, private channel. Yeah. Connect. Allow members to join this voice channel and hear others. Disabling this will view channel. Okay. That's fine.
It's odd.
No, it seems... no, I don't see any problems. With, uses. Oh, no, that's all right. Okay, close. Okay, so Noah, try saying something. Oh, wow, there might be a limit, hey. All right, how about, okay, you the four of you, Ryu, Joseph, Noah, Omega.
Yeah.
You just give me a second. I'm going to hop over to the tavern, and then I'm going to try it over there.
Yeah.
See if I can hear those guys.
We'll try and...
Yeah, you guys can just continue chatting, and then I'll...
Yeah, we'll just chat.
Right.
You'll bring your entertainment with you, by the way, so... just as a note.
I shall see. Okay, cool. Thanks. See you soon. Okay, my check. Is it so I can hear? Is it Kitsune? Moon Kitsune?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Interesting.
Will.
So I can see. I can even hear Smokey
Yeah.
now. What the hell? So that means there might be a limitation on this. Okay.
Like when I was invited to the live stream mod, it said it was disconnected for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll tell you what. Slowly. Let's see.
Slow and steady.
Okay, so Joseph is here. Okay, Joseph, can you hear me?
That's
Good. Now I'm gonna bring Ryu. Okay,
You
Ryu.
might as well
can
bring everyone to that.
take the
level.
weather?
That's pretty nice, I guess, to
Okay.
answer that question.
And then now Omega's coming in. Okay, Omega,
Yes.
can you hear us?
Yeah.
6 people.
Yep.
here.
Yes.
Okay, so it seems like there's no limit in a tavern. That's strange. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if Noah can, Ryu, get Noah to come back in. We should be able to hear.
Okay.
Cool.
Let me.
All right. So everyone is here. So
Is he here? Oh, okay.
oh, so Mighty Buck says, okay, thank you for having me. I'll make sure to respect the rules. Oh, okay, no worries, man. No worries.
Yes, respect the
And then
rules.
also Lee. So I'm gonna just quickly say hey boys. I'm assuming they're all boys. Hey boys.
Hey,
and
bitches.
gals. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home, and be sure to. Why do I keep saying be sure?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No, I don't want that.
Hit the like button. Sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
hear
We're
shit.
good promoting here.
Next you gotta say
to
sign
our
up for your
podcast.
coffee. Join
that's-
coffee. Yep.
By the way,
Or
so
pick some snack to watching with us.
yeah. So welcome, Moon Kitsune.
Yeah. I'm Chris.
Oh,
Chris.
Chris.
Welcome
welcome.
the Mighty Buck.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself. Are you an artist? Are you a student? What are you doing? What do you like?
So
just do the usual spiel.
I've-
How are you?
So, like, I've always had this thing where I'm skilled at, like, even if I don't know the full concept of it, where I've had mates where, I mean, I'm doing a health course this year since I graduated last year,
All right.
which, yeah, honestly, high school sucks, as I'm pretty sure everyone can say.
Oh, hi, Lee.
Oh, Lee is here too.
And,
okay.
and, pretty much, in my, last year of high school, I was in my dance class and music performance. I did vocals, and for dance, I was mostly.
Are you
yeah.
a voice actor by any chance? That doing it for a hobby?
I mean, only thing is like I would have to look into like how to do those voices, but I know how to act and how to make the reactions and all that. It's
You
just-
know how to emote and get into character?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How-
are you
how could
also?
you?
Yeah. Are you also the one?
How
That's,
could you?
are you the one who said you're the 21-year-old, or was it Lee? I think Lee was the one. who said-
Nah,
I turned
I think
18 this year.
Oh, thank God you're
Okay, then
18.
you're
Okay,
perfect.
good. He can be
Yeah,
in this.
yeah. No, it's
I
like
think
Just
the
look
boy
right
who
on in.
all that.
Okay, so next, well, thanks for the introduction. So Lee97, hello, welcome, and tell us a little bit more about yourself.
yeah, welcome.
Yeah, tell us about yourself. What
Brief
is,
introduction.
what is your favorite furry? Just kidding.
Ooh la, ooh la la.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna Lee, sorry. Before you do your introduction, Moon Kitsune, are you a furry? Just curious.
I mean, oh man, that's actually hard to say nowadays because of like due to
Um,
all the things that happen in the fandom. It's like it's hard for me to say I'm
Are
a
you-
furry, but
You're-
like
Do
yeah,
you-
No,
like
I can tell what you are then.
like
You're not, because
yeah.
the moment you answer that way, you're not a furry. Because
Yeah.
like you can appreciate the art style, the storytelling, the aesthetics of what is.
But you don't
Yeah,
consider
but you
yourself
don't really consider, because how I define being a furry is you treat furry as a lifestyle. That's really important. There's a difference. Like I wear a fursuit, I go to every convention, I make money.
Yeah,
out
no,
of it.
no,
You see,
no. I
it's-
would love to completely just jump around in a fursuit and have fun.
Yep.
It's just
yourself.
yeah. No, like I love being a furry. It's just yeah, it's just
I haven't even been to a fucking con. and
I just
make
hate
it pretty
what
pursuits.
people are making it to be.
No, but then the thing is, there's
When the actual good thing about it is it's actually a very lovable community, and I love the people
Yeah.
in there. They
But
actually help
the,
me.
The
through
reason why they
everything.
always bring it up is they don't like when people are ignorant of the reality of what really happens. But you see, it's black and white. It's gray area, you know, because
I mean, look, it's like we have the good and you have the bad. It's like in every fandom.
yeah, it's
so-
like leave us alone kind of thing. Yeah, I get it. But okay,
You got
cool.
the good, you got the bad, you got the porn.
Yeah, you got
So-
the
Yeah.
and you got the horny. Okay, so all
That's
right.
what I mean.
Yeah. So having said that, Lee97, introduce
Yes.
yourself. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hello, I'm James. I'm also known as James Molina in the
James.
Hi, Mighty Buck.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, fucking you,
how
Lee.
you doing?
It's like wait. So wait, the Mighty Buck, cool that you joined in, but
Oh.
we'll let Lee97 finish his introduction. So yeah, tell us a little bit more about
Oh,
yourself.
go ahead. Go ahead.
My name is Lee97, and I'm 24 years old, and
wow.
I'm currently in Canada.
Oh, nice. Good. Canada.
Yeah.
Yes. You got an accent
Yeah,
too.
and
I wonder what culture you're from, like ethnicity.
actually, I was born in the Philippines. Then I was moved to Canada.
Yep.
Somewhere
okay.
there.
Gotcha. All right. No worries. Continue.
Yeah.
So you're 24. Doing university or
Yep.
you're working full time?
I'm currently graduated from college, and yeah, and I'm working full time right now as a chef.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
So how did you
What kind
know
of food?
about us? Like this? How did you know about this channel? Like you know. Like,
Well,
how did you stumble?
actually, I actually watched a couple of videos of
Big stars?
mostly on
Gamekeepers?
yeah, I did heard of you. Yep, on Quality Fandoms.
okay.
Yeah, I think I found you somewhere around a year ago or something.
Yep.
When I watch when I do watch a lot of voice acting here and then.
Okay. Cool. So it's the voice acting thing that got you into it. So not in spell, not other stuff. It's the voice acting. Cool. It's always good to know where they come from. All right. Thanks for the introduction. Having said that, oh wait, I haven't asked you the question. Are you a furry? Mr. Lee 97.
Lee, I'm
I mean,
Oh boy.
what's so wrong
It's
with
a yes or no. It's that simple. And if you don't know, say you don't know.
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. Who cares? So what? Yeah, furry. Or
It's
maybe
just curious. That's all.
at the same time, this might be, and I'm saying it too fast, right? But people who take a long time to like answer the question might also indicate that they're too embarrassed to admit that they're like a furry. They are truly a furry. So, what are you? Are you furry or not furry? Mr. Lee 97. He's got 10 seconds. 10,
Yeah, 10 seconds late. While I'm taking your kick boss vending machine.
Jesus Christ.
Because they have it.
Gonna report you on Twitter.
Report on Twitter. What?
They got like a cake vending machine in Canada.
Yeah.
I am jealous.
Of course. Okay,
Even
so
though it's in Hoboken, New Jersey, I'm not gonna drive to Hoboken.
all right, 4 more seconds. 4, 3, 2,
Lee.
1. That's okay.
Yes or no?
Oh, maybe it's
He
cut
did.
out. Maybe it's cut out by the
Yeah,
audio.
it's probably
Do
cut
not
out.
know. Yeah,
Maybe
you can
you
answer.
got an internet issue.
Yeah, it could be. You can answer that later. So now we move on to the Mighty Buck. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome.
Hey,
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, not a problem,
Hi.
man. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I was born in Washington D.C.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm currently an artist. I'm planning because I've actually self-taught.
Hmm.
Nice.
You know, I've been drawing for quite a while now. So
Right.
I'm just planning to reinvent myself. You know, make myself better.
Of course.
Good.
And yes, I'm currently a furry. Yes, I am.
Okay, thanks for answering the question.
And, yes, Smokey, go ahead. What are you gonna say to?
Trying to think. Okay, I got a good question for you. What song would you think would best describe your life at any moment?
Interesting.
That's a very good question. I never really thought of this song.
Yeah, because I asked Jonas Scott that.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
You Jonas
I
Scott
know that
simp.
it's Jonas
Just kidding.
Scott.
Just kidding.
No, I'm not
Oh.
a simp for the dude.
Oh yes, you are. Just kidding. Just kidding. Continue.
I don't really know. There's a lot of songs that I like, and from rap, from rock.
Okay.
It's mostly apples and
Okay.
oranges.
I accept the answer. Okay.
Excellent. Okay,
Yes.
so are you?
Welcome to hell.
So Mighty Buck, wait. Did you say you were 24? No, that was Lead 97, 24. Well, how old are you again? Sorry, I must have missed.
21.
21. Ah, okay, yeah, you're the 21-year-old. And then
course.
you can. So, do you own a fursuit?
No, I'm not that kind of furry. I mean, I do like. I mean,
Oh.
it's nothing wrong with dressing up in a suit. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I mostly draw stuff.
It's funny how you say
know?
I'm not that. The way you say I'm not that. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm not that kind of furry. It's like
Say
what the
that.
hell? It's like
You're
how
not a
dare you?
I'm not one of those
Yeah,
people.
you're not one of those. I mean, no, but realistically.
So we
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but then that just
I
shows
was gonna
that
say
you are
we've
you're not
crossed.
furry. You're not because based on my definition, you're not a furry. You're just someone who appreciates the art style and all that. And sure, you might wank off
It's
to
a
some
furry
like
that's it.
porn, furry porn. Who cares? Like I still don't consider that you're being a furry. Maybe others will perceive that to be true, but I don't think so.
I mean,
it's not a
I
lifestyle.
mean, teach their own. I assume.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
it's her own.
So I mean, the artwork that you're doing, like, what's the art style? Describe it.
It's a very rough, semi-sketchy type of art style, but it's not bad per se. But it's my type
Like
of style that
early-
I like. That I'm in tone to. You know.
So like early Paru Itakaki. Rough sketch.
No. I can go detail though if you want.
Okay.
Awesome.
I mostly do. This is a little embarrassing. I do not safe for work art.
Oh,
Weird to
okay,
say.
no.
Thing, if you can do
Pays the bills.
anatomy, good for you, bitch.
Look, as long as you can make, as long as you're making the dough, you good, man. That's all that
Exactly.
matters.
Also,
Paying the
I'm
bills.
letting you guys know,
Yeah.
I curse sometimes.
Huh?
And if I call you like a bitch or something, like casually, you're good. If I say it angrily, there's a problem. So just want to let you guys know.
We
I'm
can
not
tell
offended.
the difference. It's just by the nuance of your your delivery,
Yeah, the
right?
vocal tone, yeah, delivery.
Exactly. Oh yeah, what's up, Joseph?
Yes.
Elson, we have crossed 12 a.m. We've crossed 12 a.m. I am now
So.
tired, Joseph.
It's time for you to get your ass out there and have a
My
good wank.
outline is
Yes.
if my outline is 1,500 words long now.
Oh,
Jeez.
you're crazy.
Holy shit.
Well, good on you, man, for getting to that point. It's tiresome, man.
I need to get back to it tomorrow. I promised myself I would try and complete it tonight, but I clearly did not. Oh,
Nope,
no.
because you were distracted by this opportunity to just have a bit of fun.
I
But some-
wrote quite a bit. I wrote the second half to the body of the paper, which is fixing what the issues were with Plato's theories.
By the way, guys, I didn't mean to cut you off or anything with your conversation, but I kind of encountered you guys like about a year ago when when Beastars was just getting off the ground, when it was getting that hype, you know.
The first English dubs before they got taken down by Netflix, despite
hell yes, yeah, that was. Also proud of that project, man. Like I had a really good team of voice actors.
Like it was really good voice acting. I can't lie. Like you guys did a fantastic job with it. It's just spot on.
Thank you.
I certainly better casting than whoever they got for the actual dub.
I'm telling you,
that's just my bias.
I'm telling you, man. Like if it was not taken off, it's already at least 1 million hits now. For real, like
the trajectory
was, it was like hitting to 600,000. I was like, oh man, that's nice, because nobody else was doing it. Nobody else was doing it, and that
no one was willing to do the actual job of the ADR director, the engineer, the adaptation itself, the syncing. No one was willing to do it in such a short time frame. And the thing is that you did Netflix. I think the reason why they took it down was because you did Netflix's job better than they did.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The real reason why they took it down was because they were jealous.
I have to be balanced. I can't be biased. It's subjective, because some people might say like their work is far better than what we did. And the thing is, like,
although let's be real. There were probably some high up people at Netflix who saw your work, and it's like that is kind of impressive, but we don't need it.
We don't need that competition. No.
I kind of was inspired by you guys. I was like doing my own thing. I was like writing my own thing for Beastars, because what interested me the most, like in the manga, it was like a panel. Like it's like one scene. Melon's going over it. Spoilers for anybody.
I already read the whole thing, so I'm good.
I read the whole manga.
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically,
go ahead.
So basically, it was basically delving on the Great War, like its time period, and goes over it. Like I want to delve more on that. I like putting lore in my story and stories in general.
Right.
Because it's very interesting to know, how did the predators, carnivores, and the beasts get like this? Like what brought us close? Like what brought them to the brink of like war, like destruction? It's very interesting to know these things. But I know Itagaki had Miss Itagaki had like a time thing.
Yeah.
But she couldn't do all that, because I can obviously tell there's a time thing. She couldn't do anything like that.
Exactly. She was limited
Sadly.
to what were the editorial was able to give her in terms of time and time frame and budget.
Yeah, because Q was like kind of a wasted character. I won't say she's a wasted character. I feel like she could have had more. But she kind of had, but she could have had more potential, honestly.
That's fair enough. Curious, are you from the East Coast?
East Coast, probably, yeah. Well, assume.
You're afraid of disclosing where you're from? You don't want to be cancel cultured? No, for real.
He doesn't want to be stalked.
Is he from Washington, D.C.?
Oh,
I'm only Australian here, right?
Wait, hold on.
No,
Wait, there's too many people, because Moon, we'll get back to you. But wasn't Lee the one who said he was from Washington, not Mighty Buck?
No, I said it.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so Washington.
D.C., the capital of the United States.
So is this a typical accent in Washington?
Sorry.
Because
no,
we have new members here.
It's not.
Okay, cool.
No,
that's cool. The only thing I remember about Washington D.C. besides the Tomb of the Lost Soldier, or whatever it was,
Tomb of the Unknown
Soldier. Sorry, my apologies. Disrespect to them for getting the wrong name. But also, Washington D.C., the White House. But the roads, it's one way. In the city, though.
Yeah,
it's one way.
It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous at times. Like you drive one thing and then you're off to another. I'm like, ugh.
But you always have
DC. You can literally be like, oh, it's really nice. Like you're driving, it's like, oh, it's really nice. You cross over into one street and it's immediately like hard ghetto. And it's like, how the fuck do I get out of
ghetto? No, I swear to God, like you have a semi.
I'm not joking.
It's not deep, but it's like a hint of Brooklyn accent. I'm hearing like New Yorker kind of.
No, I'm not from. Sorry, buddy, I'm not from Brooklyn.
Sorry, buddy.
Neither am
I could hear it. It's like, you're from.
Sorry, buddy, I ain't from Brooklyn.
My family's from down south.
Down south.
Yeah.
Buddy.
And also, about half an hour ago, when Moon spoke, I knew he was Australian. Because the Australian accent. I just knew it. Because he even said mate.
Down under, mate.
He said mate. He said mate at one point. I was like, oh wow, he's Aussie.
Mate.
Which part of Australia? Which? All right, mate.
I would say sadly the state that is in the most in lockdown since I don't.
Yeah,
Feel
let's
bad for you.
talk about the lockdowns. It's all over the news. Isn't so Victoria?
It's crazy.
New South Wales or Victoria is the most locked down. Oh, I think it's Victoria. Sorry, Melbourne.
Victoria's honestly been locked down since like, I mean the last time I was able to actually go out was like.
We're the
during
butt
a
of the
course
joke in
break
conservative
June.
news, man. Like, you know, look at these lockdowns, man. It's like draconian laws. It's ridiculous. It's like 1982.
Yeah, and
the book. It's like,
yeah, it's just man. And I'm seeing like people wearing like death plague masks.
No, okay. The thing is, are you from Melbourne or New South Wales?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Okay, so I mean, okay, we see all the crazy crap on the news. You know, it's just the media. Sometimes they spin. They have their own agendas and overblow stuff. But then the reality is it really that bad? Like how like because you're the one there.
My mate sent me a video where when the tradie riots was happening, they smashed the police car's windows, like the back of the windows was broken. The car was trying to run, but then four guys were really run.
And Joseph, I know what Joseph was about to say, because the thing is, I'm kind of adult. What's the word? Where you like seen so much of it, it's like, it's just normal. It's like,
You're numb to it?
Yeah, I'm numb to it because I follow a lot of American news for the past 2 years and all the crazy shit that's happening, and then I get it. Like in Australia, it's like, oh, how dare they do this? Like, that's unthinkable. Yeah, well, I think it's.
I'm not too surprised why it happened.
Welcome to America.
Well, that's basically what they're. Okay, so I don't think most Americans know about this, but a lot of us, other states, have been calling Victoria the next America.
Yep, correct. No, for real. Yeah. That's
depends on what state. There's your answer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, once I get the chance, I'm moving.
I just hate it how like every conversation
Perth
I have
is
with
looking quite wonderful this time of year.
Yeah, we're doing. Actually, we're in the news. Like, did you see the Tucker Carlson? Like, he mentioned about WA.
Well, it's like,
I love it. I love how he's comparing like you guys are doing the right approach, but then the others are like draconian and it's worse. It's terrible, taking away your freedoms. And are you crazy? Oh man, it's and you guys don't know the impact. Like, it has a long-term mental impact. You know, like people might go suicide, this and that. They think they all think it's just like, they don't get the coof. Because it's like, ooh, you know, if you don't shut down, there's more people who's gonna...
I'll tell you this, like, there was, before I graduated, the only reason, that whole year still was ongoing, was because, the premier's kid was in my year. What? So, they just let it keep going because, premier's kid.
Oh, like, now that's politics, baby. Abuse of power. Damn.
Welcome to America, where things go horribly wrong and you can't do nothing about it. Deal with it.
Yuck, that's right. Oh god.
Yep.
I'm heading out. It was a fun conversation.
Yeah. Thanks,
Jaeger.
Thanks,
y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Take it easy. Don't forget. Don't forget to pleasure yourself. Hey, that's right. That's right. Everybody who leaves this room must answer that question. You can say, I do not supply the answer. What is it? What was it that you? What was it that you wanked off to the other night? Yeah, there you go.
Man, I don't remember.
Oh, come on. That's a no response answer. Terrible.
Just say abused.
Just say I'm being abused. A hot-looking chick.
I'll answer it for you.
Okay. Yeah. Answer for me, Joseph. Read my mind from 1,000 yards.
Particular dojins.
Oh, interesting.
Jeez Louise. What
do you think I am, gay? I'm out.
Whatever you're thinking,
Here you go.
Whatever you're thinking of, and I'm thinking of is 1,000 times looter of what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It's funny, like, I swear to God, like, knowing you guys, I'm talking about the Eden Code and the regulars, like, ever since coming into the B-Stars thing, like, I think I'm slowly immersing myself to be... I've been straight, like, I felt like I'm straight the whole time. But now I'm becoming more party. Oh no.
Yeah, the change is happening. The change is happening.
To reveal yourself.
I don't get it. I think it's like, but I think I still feel awkward if I were to really, like, when I find the right one, a guy, and then like we're gonna get it on, and then it's like top or bottom. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to be top. But the thing is, like, I think it'll be a bit awkward if I stick my dick in there. It's just weird. It's like, I can't get it over it. I can't. I just can't.
Well, the question is, and sorry for people listening on YouTube, would you rather put your penis in a butt or have a dick up your ass?
Oh,
well, I mean, much like a Birds of Prey watch along hosted by impotent asexuals, no one ever came, so.
No, but okay.
I mean, I've been cream pied, so I mean that should probably.
Oh, okay, wait, okay, no, Moon, please, we'll get back to you. The thing is, the thing is, like, good that you asked that question early on, Smokey, and then Joseph, giving a reply to that. I think, I think I would, sorry, Jesus, I'm saying, I want to live life, okay? I want to live life to the fullest. Therefore,
Amen.
I don't mind experimenting stuff. So meaning I will be a switch.
Yeah.
So I don't mind being the power and then the bottom. Well,
I have a feeling you'd be a switch.
You see, like, if you're bottom, it feels very like, oh, I'm getting dominated.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to sound like that. Like, oh. No, I don't think I'll be like,
That's a big one.
I'll be like manly grunt. I don't.
You got a manly grunt in your Louis voice.
You know what?
I bet.
This is another thing. Like, I've been so accustomed to like, hey babe, hey sweetie. I'm talking about like to a girl. That feels normal to me. But my brain is still wired. Like, if I were to say it to a guy, it's like, oh, I don't think I can. It's like, hey sweetie. Like, oh, I feel weird. See, I'm shaking a bit. Like,
you can say, hey
weird.
bitch, hey dude.
No, I don't want to be like that. I just say their name. Hey John. Oh, you're so beautiful today.
Is me?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say, hey sweetie, hi hot cheeks. I don't know. I just don't know.
Just be yourself, man. It always works. Just be yourself.
All right, fan.
You don't have to be
It's
special.
fine if it's right for you. If it's not right for you, then
I was gonna
it's not
say,
fair.
Yeah. Well,
just like do what you do with your voice acting and just like art to live in the part, my dude. Just art to live in the part, my dude.
Just wait till you hear the behind the scenes Louis having sex with Lugosi.
I got a question to ask you, by the way,
Elson.
Well, my ears.
Elson, I know for a fact you. I know for a fact you record NSFW shit.
No. Okay,
okay,
guys, look at the camera right now. According to Joseph, I have done none of that yet. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera.
Okay. You're bound to do it, I know.
Oh, okay, I could, like, the thing is, people do make money doing that shit. I was like, oh, wow, cool. Yeah. But I think, I don't want to get my name out there as a furry, like, the artist who's, like, into like, the sexual stuff. And don't get me wrong, they make bank money, man, like, loads of money. Because it's a very lucrative business. It's a very lucrative business.
Secretly recording right now.
Yeah. I mean, you guys really want to hear an exclusive right now?
No. I think I'll pass on that. Right now.
No, sorry. Smokey, how dare you interrupt my sexy voice with Louis going on Lugosi high? I did. Sorry, continue. Smokey, what are you saying?
I'm not watching the live stream. I have a question to ask.
Oh, okay, go.
And this is between director and director, and you could be honest and not say a thing. So, in that scene of your dub where Haru is trying to seduce Lugosi, how the fuck did that session go?
Normal. Completely normal. Nothing wrong. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That's it.
Simple. Surprisingly enough, there are a lot more people kind of comfortable doing that.
Yep.
If they're familiar with their scene partner. They.
That's right. It's out of respect.
Their team partner.
Yep, and it's out of respect for the other two. Like, I've been blessed to work with people who are very like comfortable with just because they're true actors, meaning they're willing to go that far. I know there's boundaries. Like some actors are like, oh, can't do this and this.
Yeah.
No, that's a bit too picky. Sorry. I'm sorry. You just, yeah. But anyways, it was nothing wrong with that. And I was the one who convinced Zanya Clark, beautiful girl, good friend of Selena's too, to just push herself to do a little bit more mature stuff, like those intimate scenes. So, and she was like thankful for me, thankful of it, the advice. Later on, she thanked me for that. So now I want to get to this thing, Mr. Moon Kitsune. You said you okay. Wait, let me refresh. You're the 21-year-old. Am I right?
Nah, 18.
18?
I'm the one.
Oh, sorry. Mighty Buck is... Okay, was it Moon Kitsune who...
I am the one.
Were you the one who said you had... Well, implied that you had sex?
Yeah, I've been cream pied.
So, wait, cream pied... Cream pied means like somebody injecting their penis into your anus and then ejaculating.
Yeah, they spilled that load in me.
Okay, yeah.
So...
Okay. Oh yeah. Wait, Mighty Buck. Hold on, Mighty Buck.
This got very.
I have so many questions right now.
Wait, what do you mean? Maybe you didn't hear the disclaimer. No. Like the way I'm very transparent about
He's very
anything.
Open.
We're very open about
Doggy
stuff.
style, missionary.
You can talk about sex, politics, what he went past to last night.
Talk. No, but I can even like, if you really want a real evaluation of your life right now, like, oh, check out my art. Is it really that good? Nah, it's fucking shit. You're not gonna make it. I'll tell you straight. No, it's true. I'll tell you straight, man, because like I'm not here to muck around.
Yeah, it's better to be like, honest. Honestly.
Yep, that's right. Okay, now going back. So Moon Kitsune, are you sexually active?
I mean, since of this lockdown, I haven't been able because girlfriend's in another state.
So wait, cream pie. So you're bi then? That means like if a guy did it to you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, wait. Like, I mean, it's like okay. This honestly, I find this funny. Where so I used to have lollipop back in high school, and every time I did have one in class, all the guys would need to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And I was just like, I don't know. And then that's another reason why I stopped wearing shorts because yeah. Amount of times banged, grabbed, because like, the guys are like, you got a nice one, and I'm just like, God.
Please stop.
Ooh, they probably.
Oh boy,
I see what you mean.
No, I don't see what he means. I don't understand what was going on because there was a lot of noise in the background too. No, so here's the thing.
Pretty much there were people going up behind him and giving him the
like
1-2 lift. So.
Oh wow. Well, but that's like
okay.
What's the word? Didn't give permission. It's uncalled for.
Yeah.
No, then that's wrong. Yeah, of course.
Actual
it's like
that's sexual harassment. That's wrong. That's illegal.
Yeah, that one.
Well,
that's the messed up one.
No, that is messed up. Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, which sex was better, the girl or with the guy? That's interesting.
I mean, honestly, I haven't gone all the way with my girlfriend yet. But it's like when it's. Because it's like, honestly, it's just first genuine one that I actually have, and it's
and you want to take your time.
Feel good about it.
Good.
Yeah. But it's just
important not to rush.
I mean, what could have been? It's like I had a childhood mate that, I definitely did stuff with, and he regrets.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, well, he regrets? After you guys had the sexual thing? Yeah.
No, he regrets about, like, how I'm not his.
What?
Partner.
Oh, I see. Well, no, okay, so wait. Yeah, okay, actually, sorry, Joseph. So...
Oh, no, he loved it. He loved, let's just say, anytime, I mean, people basically could joke with a relationship because we'd be on and off.
Yeah. Wait, so is he...
I also found that...
Okay, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Real quick. So, 18-year-old. Wow. Okay, so it could have happened before that. So, this relationship that you had with the guy, was it before the girl or after the girl?
Before the girl.
Okay, and then you don't have to disclose personal details, but like things didn't work out and there was a breakup, and then like you moved on, you're still friends, that kind of thing with the guy.
I mean, it's like where we still talk, but it's not like where I'm just instantly always messaging.
Yeah. Fuck buddies. No.
And the thing is, this guy was at the time he would be what you would call the top dog.
Oh, so you.
Alpha.
Oh, so that means are you a switch or you're more of a like top or bottom? No, I guess you're bottom, right? Because
I mean, at the time it's like yeah, submissive when it comes to
You're
that,
power
but I mean,
bottom.
yeah.
Doesn't it hurt? I mean,
I mean, I admit before doing it with anyone, it's like, well, my brother's, my twin's girlfriend, like she gifted me on my own request some dildos, so practice with those.
Ooh.
Huh?
I mean, sure, it hurt a bit, but you know, after getting used to them, it's like, yep.
So it's one of those classic things of like, if you get used to it, you get used to it. It won't hurt, and depends on how fast and how physical the.
And so fucking nice.
Yeah, of course, and then whether you're using lube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm just.
Yeah,
worried.
lube.
Yeah, I think I just.
It's just as well. It's like you don't want them to go like straight ahead, like freaking like a ramming it. You want it.
Okay.
I'm saying shit.
No, another. See, I'm the one who's asking these questions, man. Like, see, like I explore. So, okay, is he the only one that you've done? He done it to you? Like, I'm talking about guys, or there's another.
Okay, so there was my childhood mate, and then there was this other guy, and then there were other guys that were planned, but those didn't come in because at the time.
Now, okay, pause right there.
I asked out.
So I got I got the answer. Next question.
Yep.
Bigger or smaller is better? Yeah, like see, now you think about it. It's like, oh, wait a minute, or is it? Doesn't matter about the size. Oh, I don't care. So, okay, to reach your peak, because I think I heard this theory where gay sex is even more orgasmic than straight sex, because something to do with we're talking about the biology. The part of is the rectum, that sensitive
G
part.
spot in the rectum, yeah.
For the guy, yeah, because the G spot it would be the girl, yeah. But then for the guy, it's like even more sensitive.
Just fucking prostate.
Is that a prostate? Is that true? Like
yes.
Yeah, it's it definitely was
describe
like
whoever joined you came in at a very awkward time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just got from art to something else.
It was definitely as it kept going, it's like it definitely felt but then once they get off, it's like that's hard. I'm just like, well, guess I have to handle this myself.
Can you describe the feeling of orgasm from a gay sex? Tell me what is it like?
What do you want to
see, nobody else here. It's only us in the house. Hey man, I'm dead serious. I'm not being like.
I mean,
when you're in high school and all that, they're always like, yeah, funny shit. Fuck off. I'm here for like serious answers. Yeah. So what's the answer? Like, what is it?
I mean, it was honestly, very satisfying.
Satisfying. Okay. Like a high, ticklish feeling. Is it like very essential? Like, okay, I'll tell you what. Another question. What was the longest session that you guys had?
If we can disclose it.
Yeah, if you're comfortable disclosing it. You don't have to. I'm just asking.
Well, it's like okay, so with the sick guy, that was I think about an hour. With the high school mate, it was about
an hour.
3 hours. And
3 hours? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, so is this like a combination of foreplay, hugging, and then like sweet talking, then doing the act maybe for 10 minutes, and then I'm edging. Oh wait, and then like okay, we'll rest, and then like you do it again.
Nah, it's more like he spilled, he still wanted more, and kept going.
What?
Oh, so he was ready to take you down.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I mean, you went. It's like with the high school mate. Since we shared classes, when I said with the lollipop, or when I would drink water, it's like, yeah, basically, I admit I teased the shit out of him. So yeah, he definitely was.
Deep out the lollipop.
But that adds to the experience. That adds to the feeling of like the pre-orgasm, like the feeling of like love. What's that word, man? It's a wonderful feeling when you have that connection with somebody and like you're about to have sex. Yeah, it's some
emotional.
It's part emotion, but it's like it's something. Sometimes I feel that too. Well, not genuinely because I don't have a partner. But I do that when I.
Neither do I.
Yes, we're just like Mimi. We're fucking singles.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
Who knew drawing Beastars art was so satisfying?
Yeah. No. So okay. Interesting. Wow, 3 hours.
Sorry for that.
No, don't be. 3 hour session is long, man. Like if you guys can last, I guess.
Sure.
I heard like when you're young, before you reach your late 20s, that's when you can only do 1 orgasm a day comfortably. But I mean, for you guys, wow, that's cool, man. That's nice.
Well, I'm probably gonna surpass that. So.
I mean, I think if I go a wank fest, I think I've gone like 12 times.
No. Oh yeah. No. Hold on. Don't forget he's 18. So yeah, I heard another. I know another guy who used to be in the server. He's Korean too. Surprisingly. And then like he just like he said like 11 times. I was like, no, come on, man, how can you do that? Like, yeah. See somebody say, fuck, what, really? But Jesus, that's crazy. Once you get to my age, it's only once comfortably, because otherwise your penis is gonna be sore. That's it. It's gonna be sore. Naturally. So make the most of it.
Penis.
Make the most of it while you can. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for sharing all those stories and being honest. I sincerely appreciate that.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So how about you, the Mighty Buck? No, just kidding. You don't have to. I'm gonna actually. You posted stuff. Oh, okay. Oh wow, nice. He posted some drawings. By the way, you can put. Oh, I see. There's boobies. There's. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. You got an animation quality to your line art. So actually, it's not too bad.
What does that mean?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can actually share that in the the voice chat.
You can share on the art post.
Yeah.
But
put it in the
posts if it's like naughty and it's a W.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, there's no cum shots or anything like crazy. Like it's fine because when it's like figurative, when it's no. Okay, let me double check that again.
Female nipples. If it's male nipples.
Oh, there is there's only one with female nipple, but it's like barely. It's not real. No, because it's very.
If it's not showing in the print art post, I literally don't give 2 fucks.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You can post it on art post. Yes. The Mighty Buck. You can put it on art post so that the others can see your work. So, gosh.
Do I put it not safe for work or do I put it on art post?
just a normal one, because that's fine. Like it's not depictions of sexual acts, because that I prefer people just sharing privately. You know, all those sexy cum shots and whatever positions.
Can we spoil it? Let's don't spoil it.
Yeah, folks, you can give your feedback.
Oh,
it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's got that animation quality.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. So at least you're passing.
Believe it.
I'm not gonna.
Believe it.
I will tell you.
Believe it or not. Believe that or not. I did all of that in one day.
Good. Impressive.
Okay.
Now, what was the other thing I want to say? Mighty Buck, you're 24. So you
21.
21. Sorry, Lee 97 is a 24-year-old. So what's your
that's me.
relationship status, or like, are you single? You plan to be single, or like, nah, I'm in a relationship right now, loving relationship?
I'm single right now, but I plan to find a woman of my interest sooner or later.
Okay, so you're going straight. Nothing wrong with that, because that's how I originally PC.
It's going for the person. This is like the most realist you guys have ever heard me, and it's fucking funny.
But yeah, that's cool, man. Well, I hope you find the one that you can truly love, and do you plan to have like kids? Propagate?
Later down the road, sooner. Why not?
Cool. Nice. Doing a.
That's a minute, Joseph.
Was that? What was that about Joseph?
Joseph posted a picture of a guy that looks tired, and it says me right now.
No, I see Noah posting cream pie. Looks like a good recipe. Like
No, in
grandma
case
looking at
that
the
Joseph has a.
yeah. Oh, you. Poor
Oh
Joseph.
God, Noah.
I think. Yeah, I think.
This I'm gonna upload a picture. This picture took me about like a whole day, like
Yeah.
a whole day to do it.
I like how
shit.
I love how he says about. Like that's Canadian, man. So Canadian. Boot. So yeah. Well, where else would you guys want to steer the conversation to now? Because I'm always.
I don't know. Like, I kind of have an odd critique on her fucking art.
Hard cocaine, just full on crack cocaine. Let's go.
Cocaine.
I mean, I'm fine to answer whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, you asked where to steer the conversation.
I was sinking the boat. No, I was sinking the boat.
So far, I've been doing some, not bad, making some progress with the cutting of the images. Like, it would be even more convenient if, like, I'm sure if... So this is a proof of concept. Like, if everything goes well with the first motion comic of Blades of Furry, and I can show, like, it impresses the original creators, I can request, like, hey, listen, it would speed track. It'll make things more convenient if you can give me, like, the high resolution files without the layers. You see what I mean? So that I can just cut straight away rather than me editing.
I hope that's not too much. The picture I just uploaded. I hope that's not too much for you guys.
Nah, that's just a bear licking some deer thickness. That's fine.
Elson,
You would post it as a copy.
Did you have you received any voice lines yet from who when you were doing the consultation?
Yeah, from who?
Michael.
Which Michael?
The one who voiced
the one you were recording with.
Because she said there was
sorry, yeah, not yet. So, okay, behind the scenes, you know, at halfway point when I told him to turn down the gain when he's about to do the shouty bits, he accidentally pressed a button or something like that.
Sorry, guys, for interrupt.
Okay, you gotta go.
I have to go for setting up the afternoon class for now, you guys.
Okay. Before you go, you gotta answer the question.
Yeah?
What was it that you went off to yesterday? Nah, just kidding. Why do I have to always say this? You can say a lovely tiger. Okay, that's okay. You can go. Yeah,
Alright, see you.
See you. Bye.
Yeah. See ya. Bye, you guys. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. So yeah, what happened was when he pressed that button, it wasn't. It switched to the crappy mic. The laptop mic.
Oh no!
So that's why he lost all the rest of the mic. So he's re-recording the other lines. So that's fine. Like that's why I'm not getting it immediately. I told him no, chill. Like no rush. Like you're doing a great job. Just enjoy the process, and I'll get the lines when it's convenient for you. Because right now I'm still waiting for like to pick the right Emil, the right Hana, and the right
you're still casting.
Yeah. I'm very selective of this one. I don't want to pick the wrong ones because you might think it's just the voice. It's also more importantly the people that I work with. You'll be very surprised. Here's my analysis based on me being based and learning about cancel culture, the gatekeeping in the comics media, the Hollywood, you know what I mean? How cancel culture leftists are taking over media and ruining it. It's not just comics, it's also like board games, video games. Okay, so you understand, right? So again, it's just observation. Not all of them are like this because there's only a handful. We're talking about the majority here. What are the kind of people you're gonna be most likely exposed to in the voice acting community, personality wise, and also like their attitudes, their politics? You see what I mean? Like you have to be very careful. I do background checks, man. Because, like, if they're, like, spoilt brats, or they're like, I get offended by the tiniest little thing, like, fuck off. I don't want to work with people who just cannot take shit. Like, I'm a realist,
Twitter
man.
Puritans.
No, yeah,
Twitter.
No, you're surprised. Like, they heavily rely on social media, and they're living a very
so
sheltered...
much wannabes.
Yeah, wannabes.
Justice defenders.
Yeah, but not only that, a lot of those folks, like, they're very, they're pampered, so they're either, like, basement dwellers or living with their parents, reliant on their income. Some of them are doing really tough, right? Like, trying to make a living, and guess what? the arts entertainment industry is extremely competitive, right? So you're gonna get thousands of, hundreds of thousands of voice actors, but yet only a handful, like 2%.
Will get picked.
Yeah, and then maybe 5% will make a decent living. The majority of people will be living by the scraps. They're living what's known as the starving artist mentality. So now you have to understand, when you read more concepts about sociology, finance, it's all related. The mindset of the poor is scarcity. When you live in scarcity, you're always gonna have this question of, I can never afford that. Oh, screw it. The rich are fucking assholes, evil people. You know what I mean? And, links to socialism, capitalism, and all that stuff, right? So with that mentality, they'll always blame. You see? You're hanging with negative people. You want to hang around
It's gone to the point.
Yeah.
To cut you off, Mister. To cut you off, Elson.
No, please.
I was saying that.
Go.
The thing is that the media has blinded so many people and lowered their self-esteem that they believe they can't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone to the point where it's like, people used my own old pictures, and they put captions where they were racist to Muslim community, and then they send it to the Muslim community. I had death threats and all that.
Yeah.
And
right.
I knew who was responsible.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
I knew who was responsible, but I couldn't kick their ass because, they're Muslim, and if I did that,
you're gonna get a hell of a reckoning. You see, the only way to fight this is to fight back, and you need a tough skin. This is why I'm listening to all these. I didn't have a role model in my lifetime in terms of like a male role model. I haven't, since I left my home in my 30s. That's when I started to become more independent and understanding of how the real world works, right? Because I lived almost like not effeminate, but I had more feminine qualities, which is good. It served me well. Like, I was a nice kid and respectful and played things safe, and that's why sex and all that stuff was not in my mind at all. It's like I ignored all that stuff. That's why I'm still single. It's like I'm not interested, because my focus was projected on other priorities, right? But ever since I listened to some male role models, and they are YouTubers, but they are talking from a place of reality, because they got kids, they got families, they got bills to pay, and they're very successful people. And then when I read books on finance and sociology that are like how to become more successful as an individual, right, and be a contributing member of society, you listen to these guys talk in real life and shutting people up, like, no, you're a pussy, shut up, get the fuck up, kick some rocks and touch grass. Like, it feels empowering, because like, wow, at least like, and Joseph's laughing because I did do something to, one of the fellas
like
here. Because they
like the fifth time you've told me this story. Sorry.
Yeah, but they listen, like they shut up, completely shut up, because they know their place now, because they were talking out of their asses, because like this is like, motherfucker, you've done shit all.
It's like I had
talking out of their asses.
I had a sexist dance teacher last year, and
I'll explain in a minute.
Yeah, sexist
dance
teacher. Go ahead.
And she would always try, like anything I did was not good enough, but with the girls, because I was the only guy in the class, so everyone thought I was just gonna drop out, and I mean, I thought about it, but then I was like, yeah, no, I started here, I'm gonna finish it.
Good.
I'm not a quitter.
That's a masculinity trait. You had courage to push yourself forward despite all odds. So like that's why like it takes a lot. It takes effort, because the people that are going back to the voice actors and like I'm not specifically saying just voice actors, like all the artists and all that stuff. Creators. Let's put it under the guise of creatives, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones who are weak. They're very weak, and they're like they don't have that backbone to. You know what? A way to sum it up. Life is too hard. Life is not fair.
It's gonna be hard. It's the idea of it.
Oh, hey. Well, guess what? Welcome to adulthood. They're not even living.
That's just the reality.
That's the reality of it. That's why.
That's the reality.
That's why the kids. They're fucking kids. But that's what's empowering them, because. Oh, people listen to my opinions on Twitter and Facebook, and it's like, no, motherfucker, like you're just one
I honestly,
one little thing.
I honestly laugh at that because it's
yeah.
I have 5,000 friends on Facebook. Did I ask?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations! You get a bronze covenant medal of actually being social.
But that gives them that kind of there's a word for it, man. Man, there's all it's new studies about the psychology behind this. It's a problem. You know, you guys saw the trial with Facebook, like not trial in US. It was revealed like, oh yeah, we knew all along that it was affecting kids, and you know we're not doing anything about it. It's like, oh, and like, man, can you not see like why this generation is so screwed up? Because they have too much accessibility to information. They have too much power in like if it's almost like gambling. Because
I could bring up. I'm gonna bring up a quote from Einstein. I think it's Einstein.
Yeah, Einstein.
But it's, you know, as our, I'm gonna paraphrase here, but as our light of knowledge increases, ignorance is always that much larger. I'm paraphrasing quite a bit,
of course,
but it's pretty much, you know, there are gonna be a ton of people who will just not care. It's actually,
that's the thing.
It's
that's
actually
like
something I discussed in my philosophy class. But you know, if there's a problem not directly in front of a person, then they're not gonna care. You know, it's literally the case of not my problem. You know, so
do you know,
it's like, so
do you
I'm
know
not
how to
gonna
solve
care
this
about
problem,
it.
Joseph? Like all these beta males and all these like social justice warriors, weak pieces of shits, right? Who are trying to like get brownie points from social media, or like thinking that reality is all about the number of likes or hits. I'm gonna make an income. I'm gonna live a life, and the government, daddy government, is gonna always pay me. Fuck off! I'll tell you what.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
I know this sounds morbid and wrong. We need a World War III. Fuck it.
There's my money, Joe.
I mean, to be honest,
but you guys understand.
Goes a long way in Russia, Joe.
Yeah. Elson literally becomes Senator Armstrong.
But you guys understand where I'm coming from, right? Because like these weak asses. Like one little thing, ooh, touching me. But like,
it's like,
can you see
was,
that previous generation? Man, thank God for Kevin Samuels and Nick Rekieta and even Ethan Van Sciver giving me a bit of a history lesson about like World War and like why the previous generation had stronger faith in themselves, stronger faith in the community, stronger faith in a nuclear family. Okay, that's very important.
It's because people exchange the actual God for the God of consumerism, and well, you know.
It's like
no, but
Elson literally becomes Senator. He literally becomes Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Solid. Like he needs a war.
no, but then like, you see, that's how you wake up these pussies, because then they know what reality is. It's like, holy shit. And you know what? They don't take shit for granted anymore. They realize just how important their life is than their fucking materialistic needs and their fucking social.
No, they need the fear of God in them. That's exactly what they need. It's what Solzhenitsyn talked about all the time.
There's all these people. It's just like, yeah, I need these new kicks. I need all this. I need that, and then it's like, oh, that's unfair if I can't get them.
$6,000
Meanwhile, it's like with me, it's
Do
like,
you though?
I've
Do you
had
really need
near-death experiences. I've gone through when I was young. I had a gambling addiction. I've gone through all kinds of crap, and I'm still pushing.
But can you see why?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Can you see why you gain that courage and become a better person? Because you've gone through all the tough shit, right? Not all of them.
Meanwhile, all these kids,
you still got much more to learn, but like you see, you've gone through. I don't want to say who.
Yeah.
There was another friend of mine that also went through this reality check, and it's like, well, see, I told you, right? Now you, and then he's starting to appreciate life far more than his age group right now, because he's seen inverted commas, right? The truth. And it's like, holy shit, man! Like, I need these youngsters to go through more of these kind of experiences so that they can build a tougher skin, and then deflect.
Actually build some bloody character instead of being a one-sided bitch. Like, I'm gonna be all like, my god, like all of them are going like, oh, an incel. Oh, it's simple. It's like, what the?
Yeah, I know.
Mate,
I know.
talk some actual fucking English.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn straight.
It's so frustrating, man. Like when people just talk out of their asses and have no.
It really is, bro. Like you're speaking truth right now. It really is.
Yeah,
it really is.
What do you think I got
circle
from?
this back?
Definitely is.
just watch.
Elson,
Okay,
to circle this back to what you were talking about earlier
go ahead.
What you were trying to say, it's not so much that you were just trying to get them to stop talking out of their ass. You're trying to actually get them to think critically about the situation, take their own experiences into account, or the sources that they've read,
correct,
or seen, because really the main issue we have right now, and the reason why we have so many weak people, as you describe, is the lack of genuine critical thinking skills being taught. It's something that has waned away, I want to say, in the past 20 years. It really started happening in the 90s from...
No, it's been going longer than that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like all
really
these kids nowadays
had its ball rolling in the 90s.
They rely on technology way too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thankful for technology, but at the same time, it's like, if
it's an evil
things were to go down, I could handle myself.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
we're literally in an era where our caveman brains that haven't actually developed in the past 20,000 years cannot handle the level of technology that we have.
Yeah.
It's true. It's absolutely true. The human brain has not. The human brain has not developed with at the rate of evolution. The human brain has not been able to keep up. It just hasn't. Granted, we do have. Hold on, we do have neuroplasticity, which does help, but we are not
as flexible as.
Yeah, it's not as flexible as it needs to be.
Yeah.
However, I'm not a fan of transhumanism because I think that's also unbelievably dangerous.
Oh, well, yeah, it is.
Wait, what's that?
You're literally turning yourself.
Wait, what's that, transhumanism?
Oh, yeah, no, transhumanism is like, don't tell me that the mega rich are going to be the first one to get dibs on that and use that against the rest of us.
Jeez, yeah.
Well, the idea...
Did somebody already say the Jews? Are you serious?
The idea of that is, like, cyborg, right? Or, like, turning yourself into a robot, correct?
D'Antword warned us about this in Chappie.
Oh God, Chappie.
That was a great film.
What I said.
It was honestly an awesome
I didn't get an answer.
No, man, I heard what you said.
Yeah, no. Is that like cyborg kind of stuff?
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be cyborg. Of course, that depends on what your definition of cyborg is. I mean, technically, somebody who uses hearing aids could, in the loosest sense of the word, be a cyborg.
I mean, honestly, I feel
like... could you elaborate on that?
In the sense of cyborg being a human being that also utilizes heavy use of technology in order to survive and get through the daily struggles of life. I mean, you could sort of use that as a form of cybernetics. And however, in the loosest sense of the word, I'm not, of course there's narrower definitions.
Oh, yeah.
So, but just from the way you were describing it, sounds... using that application of logic, that would mean most people who actively use their smartphones would technically be.
I know where you're aiming.
Human.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean.
But
hold on, that's
not
the
point you're trying to get at is something more akin to like cyberpunk.
Yeah, no, I mean something a literal like how do I describe this? A sort of actual physical interface that is implanted within the biological makeup of the body.
Yeah, like cyberpunk.
Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, like cyberpunk. Yeah. You mean the game or the aesthetic? Because
the concept of it.
Yeah.
T-pills everywhere, guys. Establish your dominance.
There's more to cyberpunk than that. I mean, you could also argue that the current era we live in which, stateless corporations have an inordinate amount of power comparable to states, which is actually something I'm studying as part of my master's program.
Did you see the article? Did you guys see the article? It was an opinion piece of someone saying it's like, we need to give Amazon and Facebook seats at the UN.
No, did you hear about the article where this rich billionaire was saying that we need to owe the rich reparations? And I'm not even joking.
Oh my God!
Are you serious right now?
I'm not joking. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna go see if I can find the article. But
are you?
Yeah, it was one of the most like, I am not a commie or a Marxist in the sense of the word. I think, commies aren't even human beings, but
to be honest, the whole idea of like Marxism and all that, like,
better dead than red.
It would never work. It would never work.
I'm more of a distributist personally.
I mean, honestly, like, everyone has equal. I mean, if that's the case, then like back then, it's like with wood. If they cut all the wood to make it equal, then there would be no wood on the world on the planet, and we would all be dead.
Say, guys, I mean, this seems like a very off-topic thing, but not to get off the subject or anything. But do you guys have a favorite president that you like? Don't let you admire.
Trump.
I like. This is controversial. This is
Trump.
Hold on. I absolutely no. I absolutely do.
Time to get into politics.
Yes.
No. Calvin Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge absolutely is my favorite president of all time. Well,
did absolutely nothing and just had a presidency.
Yeah, that's the best part about him. He did nothing. He did nothing. And hold on. But Calvin Coolidge, first of all, I think he was a principled man. My top 3 presidents are I would say George Washington, because I think he was just a generally...
Absolutely.
You got to put George number 1. You're a bad person if you don't put George number 1.
S-tier president.
He's the definitive S-tier president. My number 2 president of all time is actually John Adams. John Adams is my favorite of the Founding Fathers. He will always be my favorite of the Founding Fathers. And I think he's criminally underrated. John Quincy Adams, 3rd, and Calvin Coolidge is 4th. And Ronald Reagan is 5th, but not for... I think he made a lot of mistakes, but at the same time, I think he was the last president that really was truly, in his heart, patriotic American. I think he genuinely adored this country.
But we would truly say who is the worst president that has ever been?
Yeah.
Who would you say?
Oh boy, let's hear this. Let's go.
Biden's running up there for 6 months. I mean...
Biden... For sure.
Okay,
in terms
of let us have an answer real quick.
Is Biden even the president, really? No. Or is it his wife?
He's a fucking...
Is he a meat puppet for his wife, like Woodrow Wilson?
Hold on.
Ew, Woodrow Wilson. Don't even bring up Woodrow Wilson. Ew.
He's got Woodrow Wilson here. Woodrow Wilson.
I think it was Lee or Kitsune who brought it up.
I'm sorry.
Who would you say would be the worst president?
Worst presidents.
Wilson.
That's Warren G. Harding, Donald Trump.
I heard it.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
No, people hold their own opinions.
Yeah, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Okay, sorry. Yeah, continue with your answers.
Let's see. Woodrow Wilson would have to be the worst of the bunch. Inspiring the KKK. What's called according to Birth of a Nation. Let's see.
Was he eugenicist?
Eugenicist, racist. He
progressive.
He ignored a large amount of lynchings. He ignored women's rights. He ignored the Red Scare of 1919.
He came up with the fucking useless League of Nations.
That didn't go anywhere. Didn't even go off the ground.
He came up with the League of Nations and then didn't even join.
Invaded Russia with no guidelines or plans.
I mean, to be fair, nobody invades Russia and survives.
He really
to be honest, have you seen them training?
Except
Literally,
for the
they can train without even using their arms. They're literally just using their feet.
Oh my god!
Let's see who the worst is.
Well, you could do that too if you lived in permafrost.
That is true. That is true.
Another one would be James Buchanan because he just ignored everything in the South. He ignored everything.
Polk was pretty bad, if I recall correctly.
Who?
Wasn't it Polk who was the one that ignored the problems that led up to the Civil War? I can't remember. There was a.
That's James Buchanan.
Was it James Buchanan? Okay, I can't remember. Polk is one of those ones that kind of floats in the middle. Yeah, no, I'm not. I am quite right wing, but I'd place Trump in upper third, but not in my top 10.
Let's see. Richard Nixon, Watergate, Southern Strategy, just expanding the war with no end in sight.
Oh yeah, the party switching was bullshit. That's a myth.
Let's see. Howard Taft.
The Lyndon Baines all have those N-words voting Democrat for the next 1,000 years. Johnson.
I forgot about
that. In all fairness to him, it kind of worked.
Let's see.
Until Trump came along, and then all the black guys decided to vote for Trump, which is super based.
Let's see. Let's see who the worst is. It's Zachary Taylor. Actually, he didn't really do nothing. He died 30 days in the office from a stomach bug. So that's another one. So...
Wait. He died 30 days in office without doing anything. That means he's one of the best presidents of all time.
Yeah.
Let's see. William Henry Harrison didn't do much either. He just invaded Hawaii. That's it.
Okay, the invasion of Hawaii was fucked up, and it actually was kind of wrong that we even acquired it.
I mean,
hashtag decolonize Hawaii.
Teddy Roosevelt was actually a good president. I can't lie. Well, he was alright.
He was a proponent for.
Sometimes when it comes to policies, I'll give bonus points to a president if he actually did seem genuinely patriotic, and Teddy Roosevelt absolutely seemed genuinely patriotic.
No, he created the park system, which is
was way too
one of the best decisions that has been made.
Would you
alongside
say that the presidents
national
that
highway
were
system.
assassinated were the ones who actually wanted to do the right thing?
William McKinley was way too patriotic.
But you have Grover Cleveland, and he was kind of forgotten about, but then he got shot, and nobody remembers him getting shot.
North Theodore Roosevelt got shot, and he just gave a speech after.
Well, and McKinley got shot. Nobody remembers him.
Yeah, he got
shot.
All
the forgettable presidents are from Ohio.
You notice that most? Do you notice that most of the presidents get assassinated by Southerners?
The only thing that isn't forgotten from Ohio, KFC.
Hold on.
Who?
This is from Noah. Hands down, the best president of all time, Funny Valentine.
Dojan.
JoJo Part 7.
I've never watched
Dojan.
And the more people tell me to watch it, the less interested I am in watching it.
Yeah, that is true. I don't.
You ever been
I don't know.
held hostage
kind of
just to
cool
watch an
character,
anime that someone wanted you to watch?
And then you're just like, nah, I'm not.
Oh yeah, didn't one of the
I would have
presidents
said something else, but Elson would do a backflip out the window. I'm not going to.
Do it now.
Just like how people keep telling me to read Blades of Furry, and I did, and I just gave my honest opinion, and the whole place burned down for some reason.
Yeah, but guys, overall, Woodrow Wilson's my favorite punching bag for history.
I gave it a chance.
Yeah, in fact, you guys didn't know, Woodrow Wilson's my punching bag for like modern history. He's my punching bag.
I will never understand why historians rank him so highly.
I mean, if we're talking
oh wait,
about,
no,
like,
exactly, I know what I mean.
Australian
it's politically
prime
biased.
ministers, in my opinion, Kevin Rudd was honestly one of the best country's prime ministers.
But hasn't Australia gone through like 10 prime ministers in the last 2 weeks?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's gotten that bad. It's actually gotten that bad. Just like it's a mess. It's a mess. Like, I mean, we had the New South Wales premier. She resigned, and then they got another person in, and then I'm pretty sure in every other state. Yeah, it's just yeah.
Let's get exotic. Let's do South African leaders.
Oh.
I know everybody's going
The
to say
question
Mandela.
is, where do we even begin?
We can start with the Orange Free State, I guess. I mean, you could say Cecil Rhodes in terms of, like, development and stuff. I mean, Rhodesia was pretty cool while it lasted, but, I think Mandela is... It's weird, because right-wingers hate him, and left-wingers also hate him. It's really funny, because left-wingers hate him for not being left enough, and right-wingers hate him for being an ex-terrorist.
Yeah.
Which he absolutely was, but then at the same time, you have to remind them, it's like, well, the reason he turned to terrorism was because apartheid South Africa was not respecting his private property, which should be something that the right would rally around.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about Mandela. I think he's a flawed man.
It's like the case of Nietzsche, where it's like, he was a pretty good philosopher. He just did a lot of ranting, and then the Nazis were like, hey, we're gonna take this and make this our own, and then he got classified as a Nazi until like 2 guys were like, hey.
Well, no, I mean, it's like Nelson Mandela when Mandela came out of prison, he said, if I came out of prison, the same guy I was coming in South Africa would be at war right now. But he turned around and he was like, we can't continue this racial bullshit. That's why when he came out of prison, the first thing he did was start to make amends between the whites, the blacks, the Indians, and the coloreds in South Africa.
Yeah.
Right.
And he stepped down after his first term, which means he pulled a Washington and stepped down after his first term. That way it would create a strong precedent.
Went to shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then everything went to shit. And that's why
it
South
didn't go
Africa
well.
now is basically also in as shitty shape as it was under apartheid, just for different reasons. And now they're starting to kill whites. It's not fun.
Again.
Yeah.
When were humans ever gonna learn?
Fourth time?
Literally, they should have just followed the model of Botswana. If you need to study Botswana, it was the poorest country in the world when it became independent, and now it's among the richest countries in Africa, and it's probably going to be the first world nation out of Africa. Botswana is an extraordinary country.
I'll tell you this: the new generation, if they had to deal with like anything like a massacre or any of that, or if they had to fight, if they actually had to fight, yeah, they would lose.
Like the thing is, like, have you seen the new army recruitment videos? They're just bashed, like completely. They got bashed.
For the US? They're laughable.
Army recruitment videos for the US? Oh gosh, it's horrible.
It got bashed so hard. Holy moly!
Here's the thing: it's not even been a year.
It was just. I remember when 9/11 happened, so it was surreal as fuck watching us leave Afghanistan like we did in Vietnam.
Yeah. Like no joke, it was crazy.
I do. I mean, it's almost darkly hilarious in the sense that, you know, we had an exit strategy. If we stuck with Trump's exit strategy, we would not have had the disaster that we had. The reason why he set it up in May is because Afghanistan gets cold as fuck and it snows a lot in the winter, and so the Taliban would basically be frozen up in the hills, and so we can make a nice clean retreat. Or at least a nice, clean leaving operation. But then Joe had to get his photo op for 9/11 on the 20th anniversary, and so he pushed it back, thinking that, oh, well, you know, the Taliban's not going to take over the country that quick, and then they take it in, 2 weekends.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you go through history, there's just so many massacres that you can really go into. It's just, I mean, all of it has started over something minor or something serious. I mean,
the bomb strike on Black Wall Street. Unacceptable.
It's like the Tutsis and the Hutus.
Oh, the Hutus and the history. Rwanda is a very fascinating country.
Yeah.
Their history. It's really funny if you look up photos of the old Rwandan king. The guy was like 7'4".
Yeah,
I'm not even joking. It's
imagine him hilarious. In the NBA though.
Really? But,
I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, if there was a high school, he's 7 foot tall, and a coach literally sees him, he's like, "Hey, do you play sport?"
No, Rwanda's
like, okay, you're in the basketball team.
Africa has to Wakanda now. I'm not even joking. They've become fabulously wealthy.
Yep.
It's basically turning into the Singapore of Africa. Granted, Paul Kagame is like a stupidly based.
You seen Dubai in the '90s, and you see Dubai now. Like, holy crap!
No, that's what's happening in Rwanda.
Yeah, like Dubai wasn't like, it was like all right, and then nowadays it's like that place is the richest.
Well, let me see if I can find a photo of the king.
It's crazy. Like,
although it has its issues,
like many other countries, like all countries do.
Oh, here's a photo of him. I found it.
Of course.
Look at this guy.
Oh my god, let's see.
What a Chad.
Let's see. Oh my god, yeah.
Literal Lion King.
And someone actually made like a statue based on his skeleton. With the costume on.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like, especially nowadays, it's like, especially when it comes to like style, like what you wear nowadays, it's like people say, oh, you can't wear this color with this color because it doesn't match, and it's just like, why would I care?
Sounds so my mother.
Jason, who drop? Jesus. Okay. Sorry. No, you can continue.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Honestly, it's just like the thing that I hate the most, though. It's more like we're starting to like for more people. It's just like deciding that history is unimportant, and we're starting to lose that where people actually learn from it.
Well, that's because it's part of the postmodern agenda in the sense that you have to break down the past, break down all of the social mores that kept society together, and that way you could build it back up in their image.
Like the thing with our society is that we should stop looking at things as a negative thing, and we should look at it as a positive thing. So we learn not to be the way we used to be and improve ourselves as
We
people.
live in a society.
Like, I get when, you know, people say, move on from stuff. It's like, yeah, I understand that. It's fair, but at the same time, we should still look back on it because they are lessons of the past that can help us achieve, you know, in the later future. Like, it's just
real quick, Elson, how are things going?
Yeah, no, I'm just happily listening into the conversation and just digesting what you guys are saying. Yeah, it's stuff that I'm learning from the role models that I'm listening to, like going back to the politics and the cultural, you know, influences and what should be done, what can be done. Like, just now when you mentioned about shit, hold on, I don't want to do a brain fart because it is getting a bit late. Shit. Wait, what were you saying earlier? Wolfblade? Was it Wolfblade? The Mighty Buck. Yeah, there was something up with the.
Was that?
Wasn't there something you mentioned about? Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Like the thing with our country is that we should stop.
History,
we need to look at certain. Yeah, we need to look at things like look at when people look at the Confederacy. Like when tearing down the statues, it's not going to end racism. It's not going to end the things that occurred years ago. It's not going to end any of that.
Yeah.
The only way to end that is to learn from it and not to repeat those mistakes that were made by previous people.
The past 5 years to a decade in America, they're slowly, based on what Rayo said about their agenda, they're erasing history so that it can go accordingly to their vision. So it's like, it's fucked up, man. So like, you don't believe in the facts, the science, and history anymore. You're just trying to twist history so that it makes it seem like, no, you guys are. It's basically, you are the fucking bad guys. We're the good guys. Listen to us. This is how shit gets done now. So it's like, it's fucking depressing to see.
It's like a postmodern redo of the old Marxist-Leninist dialectic.
Exactly. So, yeah, and that, you know what? Going back to what reparations and all that shit, motherfucker. Like when you look back through history. I'm only 36 years old, but like you can see a fucking pattern here. The one who fucking. Not being racist, being rude or anything. Black people, Aboriginal, Native, like, when is sorry is enough? When the fuck is saying sorry enough? You know, they always want us to apologize. Fucking
they always want something more.
I don't know.
Daddy government.
Where's my money, Joe?
You see what I mean?
I mean, like, it's like, I'll give, like,
and
like
I'm not
the
saying
amount of
all
times
of them.
they've asked to change a holiday because holiday was because of that event. It's like it's in the past. Like, mate, it happened, but just get over it. Like,
that's the thing. Like, this is why I can differentiate between the leftists and the people on the right. Like, this is like groupthink. And I don't like to label people like that. But you see, the reason why I side more with like the conservative people or the people on the right is because they get shit done. They don't complain. They roll up their shoulders and say, fuck it, man. I know the past was shit, but let's move on. Let's implement some new policies. Let's respect each other. Let's just be nice to each other. Not fucking, oh, you slave, white man, devil, fucking, fuck off, man. Like, we're living in
I'll actually have to disagree with you there, and I know this is kind of surprising from my side, because I'm also quite far on the right.
Yeah.
But I think one of the weaknesses of the modern right is that it doesn't know how to do shit. All it knows is how to react to what the left does.
Yeah,
it's not fine. It absolutely is not fine.
Because
if you are not able to actually be proactive, you are not going to get shit done.
I didn't say it was fine in that context. What I mean is I'm agreeing to what your assessment was. Listen carefully. The thing is, what I'm saying is
listen carefully to what he's saying.
No, exactly.
And then, you know, if you have a question about maybe something is unclear, just ask to elaborate.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate that, Joseph. The thing is, like, it's frustrating to hear like all these people they're just making excuses, and I'm tired of these excuses, man. Like, and now I understand why these people who think that way with that mindset, the people that I'm listening to, the role models who are very successful in life, having families, running businesses, doing stuff for the community. Giving back to the community, it's just you can easily just dissect like these are the whiners, and they're always miserable. They'll find cheap tactics to always come back at you and ruin your life, right? The cancel culture, right? And it's like, fucking hell, they're living in this sheltered world where it's so unreal, man. Like, but at the same time, it is a reality because they can get people It's basically just, it's almost like another way of killing somebody. You notice that? It's another way of killing somebody off. And that's only just the individual. Imagine when you have a combined effort of a community being able to do it on a bigger society level, you see? So this is kind of like, it's a subtle way of seeing like what the government's doing right now. Look at Biden's policies, man. Look at all the fuck that's going on in the border right now. And
oh my gosh, it's horrifying down here, man. It sucks.
It just feels like all this cancel culture. It's just like everyone wants to be the sheep, but they don't want to be the wolf.
That's right. Oh no, it's come on, man. Come on.
People are like, "Oh, you just hate Haitians." It's like, no, nobody hates Haitians more than the Dominicans. Can you imagine having to share an island with Haiti?
It's like every country.
I mean, I'd
has
be
its
kind of
issues.
pissed.
I'm not even joking. I'm not. If you ask the Dominicans if they had the opportunity, what would be the first thing they do? They would wipe Haiti off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
and I don't like
it.
I don't think they should, but I hate Haitian history.
I mean, honestly,
so sad. It's so sad and tragic.
Funny how we're talking about all this woke shit, and then like YouTube is gonna like fucking put a little note saying, you're gonna be banned. Because seriously,
you may want to make this stream
that's true though. It's true, man, because I've seen it, like quartering all these other people.
It's so dumb how YouTube nowadays
Star Wars girl,
it's like
everyone's
it's like canceled. Everything nowadays is blocking the like actual truth or actual realism.
The issue you have here in this situation is that you have these people who are unregulated. They have lobbies in the government, and they simply get to decide what is the agreed upon topic for the day. And if you don't agree with it, well, there's a very likely chance you may just be politically assisted.
Yes, because
it's politically assisted.
Yes, because when I disagree with somebody, it's racist.
Fucking hell! Like the word racist is just, there's no value.
It's
to
so
that
meaningless
word anymore.
to me.
It's meaningless.
It's
now.
so meaningless.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Exactly.
It's like, just say shut up. Who are you?
It's like before. It's like I used to.
I don't. Do I care?
I used to always joke with my mates where it's like, because he's black. I would always joke like, oh, bro, if anything ever happened to you, bro, I'll make sure to have that bucket of KFC ready. I'll have the grape soda poured out.
Okay, that's another characteristic I know about the people on the right. They know how to have fun. They know how to have a joke. And that's the thing. It's like, see, you're using humor to lighten the situation, a reality of the situation. But the fucking left, crying tears of soy every single time.
I feel like if you can't laugh about the bad, then how the hell are you living?
Exactly. So, yeah, it's just frustrating, man. As I'm growing up and listening to all this stuff. Sometimes it is blissful to just ignore all this crap, But, no, as an adult, I like to be mindful about... I want to keep a balance. It's not just about the sociology, politics, economics, but also, the finance, personal life, travel. There's so much you can learn about life, man. It's just, again, once you guys reach your 30s, you'll be like a fucking open book, man. You might think you already know the world right now, but everything makes so much more fucking sense when you're 30. It's just biological clock. Yeah. It's proven science.
I think it should be required that Americans have to live outside the United States for at least a year. That way they can get a sense of what it means to actually be an American.
Which country would agree to that?
Because then they won't be crying every day saying, "Why don't I have?"
I'm not saying it's completely unfeasible for that to actually happen because I think most people wouldn't even be willing.
I'd say it should be implemented right away. Whoever's the next president.
I absolutely think that most Americans need to spend time outside the country because nothing opened my eyes more than actually living outside the United States.
Because when I speak to those people, I'll give you an example. A year ago, when I was in the Kamui Miracle server, Joseph, you were there too, because there was like, what's that dude's name? Shit, Nathaniel, and a bunch of others. Yeah. But there was two other people. Two other people who were there. It's like what? They're 19. One was 20, and the way they spoke. Their mannerisms.
Nathaniel was
no, it wasn't Nathaniel. Nathaniel is the other guy, but like talking about two other folks, voice actors who were in that group. Yeah, they're just like, I knew, like the way they talked, the way they answered questions.
I think I know.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, right? I know they're like way beyond the years of maturity than all the youngsters here, man. That I know because they've traveled the world. They've one of them was with an army family, like the mom and dad traverse. What do they call not expatriates, but the army. They go to different bases.
Yeah, they grew up on army bases. Yeah, army brats.
Yeah,
army brats.
So
army brats.
So that guy appreciated Japanese culture, European culture.
Blythe.
Blythe, right? Yeah, Blythe. Yeah, it was cool.
Blythe.
Like you could tell, like, wow, this guy. Like in my head, I'm saying this guy knows his shit, man. Like I know, like the others might not know what
he
he's
definitely knows what he's talking about.
But also humble. I was like, oh wow, this is cool, man. This is a
kind
of guy you
like,
need to lead. You need people like this to lead the country.
I unfortunately can't say that about
yeah.
It's like
other people I won't name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I'll
DM
you.
You can
Elson,
DM me, man. I know. It's just these crazy.
I mean, it's like.
Can I go back to the? Sorry, Moon. You can speak right after this, but like,
what
a fucking contrast to all. This circles back to when I said about the creatives nowadays. It's just they're living in this mindset of privilege where they feel like entitled, even though they don't seem that way. But they do act entitled when they themselves have not done enough of the work themselves or experienced enough life to appreciate how hard it is to get to where that person has been, right? Same concept of how I say about like a share trader. Oh, yeah, I read all the fucking books, 10 years, and I heard friends telling me you should buy and sell now, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, have you done any of that? Have you bought any
To
shit?
the moon!
You got your Dogecoin.
What's up? It's like, fucking hell, you done none of this shit and you're just talking. Oh, yeah, fucking hell. So you see what I mean? Like, experience counts, man. Intellect is important. It's more important to have the intelligence to broaden your mind, sharpen your mind about theories and all that stuff, right? People who read lots of books, right? Good stuff. But when you're actually not walking the walk, it's so different, man. It's like
the thing is,
yes. Sorry.
And the thing is, Elson, what really gets me about us as humanity, especially in America, we need something bad to happen for us to come together.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think even something bad happening will bring us together anymore. I think we're on the road to collapsing.
No, I think
I absolutely am a dreamer in that regard.
And you make an interesting point, Mighty Buck, and then Rayo following up with that, because that's what I'm learning from Drexel. Okay, so this is a very microcosm of what we're talking about. But you know the feminist movement, the progressivism, the no, I'm not being sexist. So
let Elson explain. First.
No, it's okay.
Thanks for being the gatekeeper, Joseph.
Okay, so it's not meritocracy. Meritocracy is like when you're a credible source of person when you've done the work, right? I'm talking about a social system where you're being run by women. So that's like what was it?
Matriarchy.
Matriarchy.
Yeah, matriarchy.
The matriarchy is destroying.
Matriarchy.
Okay, so now we go into a subset of a community, the black community, right? And even more subset, women in the black community are miserable, horrible. Not all of them, I have to say. Not all of them.
Not everybody.
But majority of them get into the streets of Philadelphia, go into New Orleans and all these other places, like California. What do you see? It's like, I don't need no man. What? Are they fit, feminine, friendly? No, they're fucking overweight. They're complaining all the time. They're always demanding so much. I need to marry. Who the hell are you?
They're married.
You bricklayer. I need 100,000K person, motherfucker, and he needs to have a car and assets and look at my nails and look at my dog. It's like
he gets to have abs.
That's why I love seeing the difference between recent immigrants from Africa, the continent, and African Americans, because the difference is night and day. Nigeria has a
huge night and day.
Yeah, Nigeria has a huge, or I'm sorry, Texas has a huge Nigerian expat population, and they are literally model citizens. They're some of the nicest, most pro-family, conservative people you'll meet.
Yep, they're
really intelligent.
Go ahead.
Sorry, when I went to one of the parishes in the city, there was a Nigerian family, nicest people
on the planet.
They're the happiest freaking people on the face of the earth.
The thing is like one thing I really love about their culture is their different levels of dress. It isn't just like,
oh yeah,
you're like everydays, and then you're casual, and then like you're formal, humble. And then you're high formal. They're like, no, it's like different levels of formal. And
they also use color theory.
Yes, they do. I love it, and they're such nice people as well.
See, that's what I mean. Like, it
They have great
broadens,
teeth too.
Sharpens your mind, man. You have to hang around with
But
more,
the thing
different
is,
people.
like
Yeah.
I mean, it's like.
But the more you talk to them, they're like, I forget.
Can I specify about the black community?
It was one of her friends.
I'm the community I was referring to specifically, which you guys kind of answered too, is westernized blacks in America, because it's the Western mentality. You know, they live with that privileged life.
To be specific about it,
yeah.
To add on top of that, Elson, I think what's really interesting is that when in saying that, you know, I felt more as an American once I became the foreigner in another country. Being on the outside looking into the United States, I wasn't actually particularly happy with what I saw. It was both a sense of we take so much bullshit for granted and we're so petty and we're so materialistic. And at the same time, I think that the US has a tremendous amount of stuff that we say that we're not capable of doing. That we absolutely are capable of doing, and that's what made the U.S. a superpower, and we lost that ambition.
So what happened to the
we
unity?
Absolutely lost
what
that
happened
ambition.
to the unity? This is why you know the unity that I fucking saw. I saw it when fucking my high school friend, 12. This was 12 a.m. I was 15 years old, meaning high school. It was in the middle of the morning. I was like, what the fuck? Who is calling in the middle of the morning, man? Elson. Look at the TV! Look at the TV now!
Yeah,
I'm like, huh? And then the Twin Towers up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this?
And then,
were you in Australia by this point?
Fuck! It was everywhere. Yeah, it was in Australia. So
okay.
And then like, did you see all the aftermath? Right, like the firemen, the brave, and we can.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not saying like stunning and brave. No, these are stunning and brave people. Right, saving those people who fell out of those buildings. Was prayed. Like, everyone, I know they died, but I mean the thing is like all those heroic. Have you seen who's that fucking comic artist? I think he's writing for the new Superman movie or Batman, whatever it is. But he said like, oh fuck all the, not direct quote, but he said fuck the firemen people, the policemen, nurses who helped in September 11th. Who was that motherfucker? Who was that asshole?
Was it?
It was.
I don't want to drop a name or anything because I don't
drop.
want to get the wrong person for that.
No, that's fine. But there was one guy, like, because I was listening to Ethan Van Sciver and his network of people, the comic gators, and they're saying like, what the fuck? This guy has lost his head. He has an agenda, obviously, because he's trying to swing the people like, hey, whatever the government did that time and Americans, unity, were all fucked up and shit and wrong. It's like, what are you doing?
Hey, Elson, how old were you when you said you saw 9/11?
I think I was like, well, let's do the math, man.
You're 36.
Yeah, I'm 36 now. So
you were born 1985, right?
That's right, 1985.
That's just about right. Yep.
No, I hate to head off suddenly, but I have to go. My class is about to start.
No worries, man. Take care.
Peace, Rao.
Catch ya.
Yep.
Jeez, Elson, you're going. Jeez, you're 16, dude.
Yeah, 16 years old. So I was like, you're.
I wasn't even born then.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? So, I mean, well, at that time we had dial-up internet.
Yeah. Load, instead of saying loading, it would just go.
What's really funny is like when I listen to Nick Recader and Drexel talk about, remember the days when we had dial-up internet and like we were trying to look for porn and like, whoa, that one image, it takes like it's so long, like half an hour to load that image. Like,
I will say, luckily, I was born early enough to experience dial-up, so I know what you're talking about.
Interesting.
I mean, it's like if you were to show a kid like that type of photo, like that computer, like where you would use floppy disks, they'd be like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh, floppy disks. Damn. Yeah, man. Exactly.
Like,
yeah. Isn't that?
I'm
crazy?
pretty sure I still have a floppy reader somewhere in my garage.
Could be. But yeah, that's just how fucked up things are, man. Like the politics and all that, like the fighting. Like, why fight each other, man? Where's the unity? It's gone now. It's so sad to see that. And I know Americans.
Elson.
Yeah, what's up?
Real quick, it's 1:30 in the morning for me. I
think.
Oh my god!
11,
you know what? Yeah.
But
because
I got a lot of progress done. I broke over 1,500 words on my outline. So
oh, sweet.
Nice.
I'm happy.
Good on you, man.
Nice.
Happy for you.
I'll probably send you a copy for you to look over. Just for entertainment reading if you want it, Elson.
For sure, man. Okay. Well,
So,
I guess having said that, we should end this end the stream. But isn't that interesting? Like we got some new folks. So, yeah. Again, no obligation.
Welcome everyone who
Lee97,
joined.
Moon Kitsune, the Mighty Buck. Just you can leave any time. There's no obligation. You don't have to come here all the time. It's just once in a while if you want. It's just an extra thing. But appreciate the fact that you joined. You know.
No problem. No problem.
Thanks for sharing your
Yeah,
insights.
no problem. I'm happy to be here whenever.
Yeah, it's good to hear your insights about a whole range of stuff, even when we're talking about the sex stuff. But you see how nice it is to have conversations. It's so rare to have normal
it's
conversations.
so good just to have real conversations, not like
without
all this.
Yeah.
Having to hide stuff. It's just like I don't see why.
But this is the
If you're wondering, this is the reason I'm friends. One of the main reasons I'm friends with Elson is that he does not hesitate to talk about real shit.
Yep. Happy to do that anytime. So,
Feels refreshing, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. So yeah, boys.
Thank you.
Be to be mates with us.
Yeah, and no, you didn't say anything. Why were you listening? Why didn't you contribute to the conversation?
Oh, he was talking in chat.
No, he's talking in chat, but I want him to talk like this.
I know.
No, wait, no, say something. Come on.
I told him to go watch Senko-san.
Say something.
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
All right, now because you talked and you didn't talk more, your consequences. What did you wank off to last night?
Got him.
Yep. Go on. I don't care. I already said it was Louis and Lugosi. Who cares? I said it.
I mean, to be honest, like Louis and Lugosi are fucking hot.
Yeah, they are hot.
Especially Gohan.
What? Especially what? What was that? Especially what?
Gohan, Panda Daddy.
I don't want to think about Panda. No, I mean I like him as a character, but like, oh no, I seen the comics where he's getting on with him. It's like no, but that was a really well drawn comic, by the way, folks. If you haven't seen it, but no, but
I don't think I read it.
That Lugosi and Jack animation.
No, it's too young. No, but young. So yeah, no, I'm into romantic stuff. Like it's vanilla. Would you say vanilla? It's like plain. It's romantic. Yeah, it's cheesy.
Yeah.
That's how I get arousal when I find a connection with somebody in real life or in my imagination. That's it. Simple as that. So that's why, like, when it comes to Lugosi and Louis, you know, you guys understand the relationship between the two. Did you see the Popsicle, the girl from Twitter, who draws those two as dads?
I still don't get how people could see Lugosi and Bill.
I don't.
You better get to bed. Sorry, Joseph. Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll end it. So, Joseph, thanks for your time.
It's fun talking with you.
Thanks.
I did actually write. Yep. I'll send you a copy. When I get home tomorrow.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's been a. I'll just end the stream and then we can keep talking. I mean, the tavern. But real quick. So everybody, thank you very much who joined in. The Blades of Furry Chill Stream number 1. It's quite a
at some point.
That's right. Yeah, we can continue another one next time. But everybody, stay safe and stay beautiful. All right, be nice to each other. Okay, bye. Okay, say bye. Say bye. Yep. Oyasumi. Okay, so end stream.
Take care.
Okay, so end stream has ended